time, every waking moment is something we gon' have to spend, right? Yeah, if you're waiting for the right guy, shorty, I'd encourage you looking elsewhere. Cause I can't promise you'll be mine forever, die together, find whatever, hey. I can bet you tight to never find a better, hey. Down to wet you, I'm a redder, time whenever, babe. Shine Electra, cause I can be your flame.
CATCH22 Sunday, it's the CATCH22 Sunday. CATCH22 Sunday, it's a CATCH22 Sunday. CATCH22 Sunday. CATCH22 Sunday. And here we go.
Heyo! Hey now.
Hey, welcome to CATCH22 Sunday.
It's a
Hi,
CATCH22
Casey.
Sunday. Yes, the song is a fucking earworm. How's everyone doing? Oh my god. It's fucking
I'm
pouring
doing
here.
good. How are you
People.
doing?
I am doing great. You know why, Electra?
Why? Because it's raining?
Because we got rain in LA, baby.
Hallelujah.
Which also means we got floods in LA, baby. But hey, we ain't got no fires no more, so that's good. That's good. But yes, it's very wet. If you can hear behind me, it's actually coming down quite hard. That's what she said.
I can't hear it. I can't tell if it's raining right here. I don't think it is. It rained a tiny bit last night, but not even that much. The ground was wet.
It's that rain where it sounds like you're right outside of your shower, where it's just psh. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's coming down, baby. So yes, there are gonna be some flooded out motherfucking places. God damn, can we get a break, God? For fuck's sake!
Oh, fun. Okay. Thank you so much for the gifting a Hackride membership.
Hey!
Awesome. Thank you. That went to Fern Dog.
Oh God!
And
Thank you so much.
Fun Okay also just gifted 5 more. Wow,
What?
5 more memberships.
These gifted members' subs are making me hard.
Wherever
Thank
Mike is,
you.
he's hard right now. Thank you so much. I hope Blind Mike's having a great fun. Okay, you're fun. Okay, get it? So thank you for that. Welcome to the show, Sunday show. We have a lot for you today, more than just rain and flooding in LA. But here's how crazy it is. We have Daisy stuff. We don't know if we're gonna get to it. We got so much stuff.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
and some of it's good. Not all of it. No. But
Probably not. Mm-mm.
No. But I gotta say, Electra, I gotta say this. Something's missing on a Sunday morning without Blind Mike Geary.
I
missed
know, it
this
feels a little weird. And we're in a whole different studio today. Everything looks different.
Well, it's boss ain't here, so it's a relaxed, it's a casual Sunday. So we gotta we're chilling in the basement here, where we keep the guitars and water pipes. So it's a fun time we're gonna have. Although, don't look for us to do any waving or thumbs up or any movement at all, because we're stuck in sitting position. So we're just chilling today. But also, can we talk about some things that are going on? Well, hold on. Before we talk about anything, how's my Electra doing? We don't often just connect personally to see how we're doing, inside. How's Electra doing inside?
Inside, I am doing fabulous. I just burped a little bit because I ate some sushi last night. And yeah, that's how I feel. I feel great.
So, what was her name? Heyo. Let's start the rumor that you're a lipstick lesbian, that is.
I wouldn't
No.
care.
No, okay. She doesn't care, folks. We're doing it. All right. But,
Start all the rumors you want.
how's the kitty? How's Mochi? You haven't thrown the cat to the wolves yet, have you?
Oh my God, he's so loud. All he does is meow. So then this morning, I just was fed up with him. So I started doing that. And I was like, meow, and I just made all these terrible noises. He got scared and ran behind the couch.
That's one way to try it.
I
I've never
scared
seen Jackson. Yes, yeah, cats are relaxing. I'm glad we got you this cat. It's been a relaxing experience for you.
Definitely not.
Well, here's the crazy thing is that you were and are a nurse, but because of some things you can't work anymore at that position, and so you have all this pent up I need to help something energy. Well, you got something to help. you got a new patient. So congratulations, that worked out marvelously.
Andrea says, "Oh, poor kitty." Andrea, this cat, seriously,
It's a Hellcat.
is
It
on
really
my
is.
last nerve.
I've given her the permission to leave the door open accidentally one day.
But I never would do that.
She also sends me pictures of her loving on this cat. The cat
I
asleep.
love
in her
him so
bed.
much.
Yeah, it's a time thing. This cat is PTSD, and over time, I'll call my cat, radar, 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 and then I'll go do something for 3 minutes because I know it's going to take that time for his cognitive brain to work. I got a call. Did I go over there? Okay. But 3 minutes goes by, and he comes up to me. So it's going to take a few months to get the cat thing completely right. But when you do, friend for 9 lives. Friend for 9 lives. Also, you got to wait till you get the toxoplasmosis. That's when the fun really starts. Oh, my God. Until
I'm
then,
hoping
you're
I don't get the toxoplasmosis. I don't know what it does to you, but I don't think I want it.
No, you got to breathe deep when you're scooping the poop. Yeah, that's my strategy. Just fecal.
See, Delta Zero says, I always bark back at my dog and growl. He always bends the knee. See, that's what I basically did. I just meowed back at him in a really obnoxious way, just like he does. And he got a little scared. Well, maybe he needs to be a little scared of me. Not really scared, just a tiny bit.
You gotta have to definitely coax them out, and you can't just do all scared all the time with cats because then they'll just.
No, I would never ever do all scared all the time. I went and got him and pet him right after that. It was fine.
Okay, well, kind of no transition to this. 5 years ago today, we lost Kobe Bryant.
Rest in paradise, Kobe.
Yeah, and Gigi Bryant, obviously, and 5 other people. Please, let's not forget about them. But and 1 asshole helicopter pilot. But goddamn, man, life changed here, not only in LA but really forever. I really think that we slipped into some weird new time stream when Kobe died that wasn't the one we were supposed to be in. But man, I missed the guy. I had issues with him while he was a player. As far as being an LA fan, I initially hated him because I came from Portland, and the year I came was the year the Blazers got beat in that 4th quarter. Oh my God, was that fun to watch with a bunch of El Salvadorian gangsters on a couch in Inglewood? Not fun. It pointed and laughed at me. But I grew to love Kobe just like everyone in LA, and then I grew to hate the Mamba mentality just for a while because I had this issue with specialization, and I just thought generalization was better. You go through those phases. But then you realize, no, specialization, if done right and focused on, is amazing. And so anyway, just a giant piece of LA missing for the last 5 years. And so we miss you, Kobe. And, we'll play hoops one day. In hell. Any thoughts about Kobe, Electra?
In heaven. And Kobe.
Well, the Colorado thing. I don't know.
Kobe was a cool dude. What years did he play for the Lakers?
God, so I moved basically when I moved to LA. So 98. I want to say he was drafted in 96, and then 97 was the Airball 3 playoffs. 98. And then 99 was the Portland thing. Yeah, so 97.
96.
Okay.
He was.
Well, I think that's when he was drafted.
Draft pick 13.
Yep. See, he was drafted by, anyone? Hornets. He was drafted by the Hornets, and he was traded.
And they traded him. I did not know that.
Yeah, is it the Hornets or the Kings? God damn, I think he was traded for Vlade Divac, though, which is hilarious if you think about the history of the NBA. Vlade, chain-smoking Yugoslavian man, or Eastern European man.
weird.
He was awesome. Yeah, he was really awesome. Not a great GM, but good player. But yes, we miss Kobe, and fuck, it's not the same city without him. We had, like... there was one championship parade where I stood next to like the hardest tattooed gangbanger and the richest lawyer. They're on either sides of me, and it really was like, holy shit, nothing brings these three people together except Kobe, except
Kobe
the
and the
basketball
Lakers.
team, except a championship. Yeah, and so there was a feeling of like, holy shit, man, when this city comes together, like watch out because we're so varied, you couldn't really fuck with us. And then we hated each other immediately after the confetti dropped. We're like, all right, back to the hood. I'm going back to my tower of money. And so, yes, that's life. But, yes, Kobe, we miss you. And so, till next year, we probably won't talk about it. But every year, we're going to bring it up. And also, now let's back to the fun thing. This is your, hopefully, morning football pregame show, if I can speak. Because we're going to watch Philadelphia and Washington play this morning after our show. And guess who can go to the bowl, baby? That's right, Marcus Mariota, the GOAT, the Oregon GOAT, and backup quarterback to the great Jaden Daniels. But they even use him. Like, they run plays with him. So he played, man. And so let's see him get into the Super Bowl. I am hoping for that today. The other game, I don't care. I told Carl I was going for Buffalo. And everyone hates KC, but you know what? It's a great name. It's a great name.
That's
Just
true.
it's a great name.
But yeah, I hear a lot of people going for the Bills.
Taylor Swift thing makes people hate him. Caitlin Clark was in the goddamn. It's like, just put Oprah up there and be done with it. You know, Beyonce and Oprah, just put them all in there. Why not just just have someone? It makes no sense. Kansas City, you need a PR person. Just one PR person. Get blacked out mirrors up there. That's all. And then one more thing I want to mention before we get to anything of substance. Well, a few things here. Is that I am now in contact with the future Congressman of North Carolina, Mr. Richard OJEDA. OJEDA, people, not Ojeda. I learned that today. And, we love Richard here. We love Richard on the Blind Mike broadcast. And he is running for Congress in North Carolina. And I am advising him. And you know what I've advised him to do, Electra?
What?
Be funny. I've done some research. The funniest person out of the two always wins. Always. Think about it. Go back to every election you've ever seen or had, dog catcher, fucking to president, to master of the universe. The person who can use satire best always wins. And so I
it
told
makes
Richard,
them more relatable and
right. Well, like, I want to have a beer with that guy. Why? Because you smirk. You breathe through your nose when he's around. Let me tell you a little something about Richard. Richard could be a stand-up comic if he cared about that. His stories from the holla about chasing young girls and getting bashed in the head with hammers, this is what life's about. This is what comedy's about. And so I just told him, I'm like, Richard, whatever you do, whatever campaign manager you get, you just got to let him know. And especially as a Democrat, running now, you know what I'm saying? You have to run over and embrace free speech and embrace comedy. That's the only way the Dems and the libs are getting back in this. They got to drop some of their nonsense and get back in the game. How do you do that? Funny. And so, yes, we'll be seeing if that works with Richard, or he'll just ignore me, which he should do, because I have won zero.
You've won zero elections.
No,
right?
I am one for one. To be honest.
What did you run for?
I didn't run for shit, but I did with my store and a couple other people. We bundled large amounts of money for one candidate who then became president of the United States. Thank you. I am one for one.
I ran for class president my sophomore year, I think, or my freshman year. Sophomore year. I don't remember. I lost, but then they made me part of the cabinet or something, so I was like, whatever.
They made her secretary because of her tits.
I came in second.
Oh, you came in second. What was your platform? It was freshman year of high school, so it was like more tater tots.
Yeah, it was what was my slogan? Was Mission Possible.
That's okay. Copyright, and that's DJ Electra's new show on her channel, Mission Possible.
Mission
That's,
Possible.
You just
Somebody
did it.
has that show. I've already seen someone recently with that show.
But they don't have DJ Electra's Mission Possible. You
True.
had that. You had that when you were a freshman in high school. Just find someone from your class back then and be like, "See, I had it before you.
I
We
had
can
it
go to court
first."
over this." Yeah, yeah. Send them a cease and desist and say, "I'm starting a show. Quit yours, please. Thank you." I love that. That's amazing. All right, one more thing here, people, before we get to anything. Football's over. I know it's not over, but college football is, and that's all I cared about. And so I went and canceled my cable. I still got the end of the month so I can watch the Super Bowl. And all that. Shut up. But once the Super Bowl's over, I'm done. And so I found this little cheat sheet. I'm just going to show it for a second because, I don't want to whatever. But, hey, you can stop and go back. Boop. There it is. Boop. Now it's gone. That's a little cheat. No, you can pause.
It was behind the frame, the TV.
Well, that was a test. Boop. There it is. You see that, yes?
There it is. You can also
There it
get
is.
one on Amazon. It's like an antenna. You just plug it into the back of your TV, hang it on your wall or above your window, and boom. You get like the major channels, Fox, CBS, ABC, NBC, and then you get like 100 Asian channels.
Religious channels, yes.
And
100
religious
Asian
channels.
religious channels. No, they're Asian religious.
Also that.
Yeah, and it takes you an hour to get back to channel 2. Thanks for that. I just want 24711. What are we doing here? But yes, that's but what I showed you there are a bunch of places you can go watch free movies and certain TV channels. But like Pluto's huge, Samsung TV is huge, Roku TV. Just get all the free ones, and when you put them all together, you got like 6,000 channels. But here's the most important one: Star Trek channels on Pluto. That's all you need. It's really all you fucking need. I just watch Voyager all day, every day, all day, every day. When I'm around watching TV. I'm not like some sort of shut-in or anything. But I have seen the same episode twice in a day. And I didn't change it. Thank you. All right, are we ready for some content?
I
Alexa?
somehow believe that. Didn't you want to tell us about something cool that you got that's Star Trek related?
Ah, what a segue. Look at what I got. Isn't that awesome? That's right. I was walking
What's it made out of? Car parts?
Yeah, it's like made out of metal and car parts. But it's real heavy. It's like 12 pounds. It's not huge. But I walked by and I'm like, is that the Enterprise? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, how much? Like $300. I'm like, here's 80. And I got it. And then I went home and looked on their Etsy site and it was like $83. I'm like, you bastards. But I did save $3. So,
Cool.
but yes, I got that. So I also have the Etsy name of that place. If they have a whole bunch of stuff. They have a Johnny 5. Basically, they have 300 things they made like that, and they're pretty affordable. They're kind of cool. I was thinking about going to and maybe get a sponsorship if you guys would be interested in looking at any of that. Again, it's just made out of like random metal parts, but they're cool. Like they had a
Sponsorship? What do you mean a sponsorship?
well, I mean like J37.com. Like Blind Mike does, where if people go there and they buy
okay,
anything,
and do commercials for them.
well, yeah. But the guy's being a little bit of a hard ass right now, so we're gonna negotiate. Negotiations are still underway, but I do like the product.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, but thank you for reminding me of that because I wanted to show and tell. I got something cool. That's really all that is. It's just a show
Hell
and
yeah.
tell. All right, Electra, do you have anything to show and tell us?
I have a lot of things, but nothing that's coming to mind right this second.
Okay, well, that's the most important thing is that you keep them in there and let them percolate. One day we're gonna see them all. But do you think it's time that we head over to the goddamn news desk and do some news headlines?
Let's do some headlines. Yep.
We don't want to do this here because it just soils this wonderful relaxed Sunday room by doing shitty written jokes here. So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna do some headlines. It's headline, people.
Let's do it.
All right, folks, it's headline. A new study says that owning a dog can actually be more of a burden overall. And the man's best friend may not have the positive influence in humans' lives that they once had. When asked to comment on the study further, Dr. Purdy McFeeline responded, "Yeah, it was a total surprise to all of us that dogs are pieces of shit, although we've had our doubts."
In international news, one Tina Norman woke up on her 30th birthday to find a huge pink phallus in her driveway in Denmark. The 13-foot tall shaft came complete with a light at the top. The massive manhood has been cleverly crafted, with concrete weighing in the bottom of the tractor tires. So if the owner tries to lay the shaft down, it simply rises up again. In other news, my flight to Denmark is booked. I'ma go get that D in Denmark.
You're gonna be walking funny, girl. Bring some lube.
Sure hope so.
Yes. Scientists have discovered that men are evolving twice as quickly as women, making them more sexy and formidable. Diet, living conditions, and healthcare are some of the reasons for the rise in evolution in men over women. When told about this breakthrough and discovery, we grabbed a random man off the street and asked him, and he stated, "Oh boy, when do I get to touch the lady parts?"
Taiwan's top official said Beijing must stop shunning President Lai Ching-te. Beijing responded by saying, "We're not shunning him. We're just better at hide and seek."
Scientists have revealed how prehistoric dinosaurs had sex and are making claims that the ancient beasts even had prehistoric foreplay, which actually makes a lot of sense when you think how hard those dinosaur condoms must have been to get on.
Prince Harry hailed his legal win over Murdoch newspapers as monumental after the publisher settled his lawsuit, admitting unlawful actions at its Sun tabloid for the first time and paying substantial damages. Meanwhile, tabloids are scrambling, saying they'll now focus on covering royal corgis instead of the royals, because apparently they are less litigious. And cuter.
Much cuter. A cafe in Tokyo, Japan has employed elderly dementia patients as waiters and waitresses in an attempt to prolong the productive years of their lives. Supporters claim it gives the patients purpose and removes the stigma of elderly mental decline, while opponents of the business call it cruel and torturous to make the elderly dementia patients work at all. But one thing everyone agrees on, it makes the best goddamn fight club in all of Tokyo, baby! I put 10 on Wang!
Scientists have discovered that cockroach milk may be the next superfood. It is considered a complete protein source as it provides all 9 essential amino acids. So is the milk of cockroaches going to be the newest health trend? How about cockroach lattes? Hipsters are already lining up at Perry Caravello's door to place their orders.
I want mine, Perry. Bug latte. Stat! Headlines, people.
Headlines.
Hey, we did it.
Headlines. I love headlines. I don't really love writing the jokes because I don't really know how, but it's still fun.
Yeah, we pick up a pen. Sometimes we stab ourselves with it because they're awful. But hey, why not? What else we got to do? Literally, anyway, since I saw this, Electra, I have been curious to know what it is. Can you describe this AI dating app, Iris, please, for me?
Well, I put together a little video showcasing their website so I can show you even.
That's excellent. Can you talk about it while I'm resizing
Sure.
things?
Yep.
Embellish. Goddamn.
So AI is now helping people on dating websites, you guys, on dating apps, I guess. So, I mean, it used to be you had to pick your own people. Well, now it's it's this app is taking your preference in looks and a couple of your hobbies and things, and it'll match you to them. There was an app, I think it's gone now though, but it was called like Volara, and it would actually talk to the other people for you first. But this one, it's a little different. It'll explain it though.
Okay. Let me see. Iris is what it's called. Yes.
Yeah, it's called Iris.
Iris. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. So,
and I am in no way promoting this website, but I have to tell you that I did try it because I was doing research for this, and I tried it for all of 5 minutes, and then I deleted it.
When's your first date? What's his name? Oh,
Nope.
her name.
I got all anxiety and like freaked out, and I deleted it.
Oh, I can't wait to see. All right, you are in charge. Please take us on this journey.
All right.
AI dating. It's a
Pioneering
nightmare.
the future of AI dating. I know it is kind of. Dating sites are already bad enough. You know?
How is it any different? Okay, so we shouldn't. All right, so that's what you're telling us what the bad things are. Tell us what you do. What is it?
Successful relationships start with an attraction to each other.
Yes. And a good algorithm, apparently, of your AI. And maybe a NVIDIA chip. Oh, if you got a NVIDIA chip, the pussy you can pull. So one person's going to have AI, the other person's going to have AI, and our AIs are going to talk. And then so we're getting set up again. So here's what happened. The best way to ever meet anyone is to get set up by friends. We all stopped having friends, and now we made AI to be our friends to set us up with people again. Do I get
Basically,
that right?
yeah,
Okay.
kinda.
Okay. Or we can just get
So
friends.
these are the stats. 1 in 1. Whoa, that went way too fast.
Oh, that's what she said.
I don't know what I did. I think I went through. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's
You
really
don't
not
know what you
important,
did?
but
I don't think we missed much.
no, we didn't. It was just saying that like 1 in 1. It's anyway, statistics. Who cares?
So do you tell your AI she must look like Cameron Diaz, circa The Mask, and then AI just searches the globe for you? I mean, how does this get you the puss? Get to the crux of it.
All right, well, here's the video. It's going to explain it better than I
Did
can.
you know that attraction comes in 3 different types?
Quiet.
The
Let me
first
turn
is
it up.
lust, which is all about sexual attraction and the release of hormones like testosterone and estrogen. The second is attachment, which involves oxytocin and vasopressin and is often referred to as the friend zone or the cuddle hormone.
What?
And then there's true attraction, that instant heart-racing feeling that floods us with dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine.
The one where you go,
For
I
the
could
first
destroy
time in
that
history,
person.
Artificial intelligence uncovers the mystery of true attraction, and it's a big deal. We now understand why our eyes instantly pick one special face from hundreds of others. For those who are seeking that special chemistry, we created Iris. Join us today and experience the magic of true attraction.
Okay, still got nothing. They still have given you nothing.
Okay, so this part's funny actually though, because the app, when you go on it, it makes you take a selfie in real time. You can't just upload a picture right away. So you take a selfie, so it verifies that it's you, and then it makes sure that when you upload your profile picture that it's the same as your selfie. So these are
so
people.
you only need 2 pictures of Cameron Diaz to pull this off. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I don't know if you could take a selfie of Cameron Diaz. I don't know. Somehow
What? Okay, well, it might know because it might sense like a computer screen, but I'm just putting it out there. Why couldn't you have like a 4K picture of a celebrity or a model or something on the screen and then take a selfie of that and saying, oh, yeah,
because it
that's
knows
me,
it's
and then
not a
I-
real person. I don't know.
You can
It's
create
smart,
a
but these are people that got busted. It's kind
Okay.
of funny.
Ah, okay, yeah, thank you for go. You got me out of a bad situation there. This one's bad, but at least there's a
How
vagina.
come the men are always trying to be women?
Ah!
Oh, that guy's trying to be Ryan Gosling.
Well, I guess the famous profile pic don't work.
don't even know what that selfie is all about. What?
Yeah, that's why these sites are all trash, because these people are like.
But at least this one
minefields that you walk
does
through.
verify that it's really you. It doesn't just let you catfish.
Okay, so
that
it has
is good.
Okay, so we have a positive. People, it's anti-catfish. Okay,
Anti-catfish.
Iris is anti-catfish until they figure out a more sophisticated way to, I created AI people or
Right.
a mask or something. Yeah,
This part's kind of stupid. You can be an Iris angel, like you can be one of their social influencer peoples, and I could probably get a free month of Iris if I told them that I did this. But I'm not promoting this. I'm just saying it's kind of scary, the whole AI thing. I think it's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't really know what to think about it, but I couldn't stay on the app.
So I think of it like this: if it was one super intelligent AI that had everyone's information, then it could be interesting, because it'd be like, you two will never meet, but you're 100% perfect for each other, and you'll live together happily, 99.8% probability. And she lives in Argentina, and I live here, or for
Exactly.
you, he lives in Denmark, and so you would actually meet someone that is exactly your person, and AI figured that out. That I can understand. This just is like having hey Alexa, make a fake face for me. Like, this just seems like a helper program so far. But okay.
Well, what it does when you sign up, because I did to try it out for my research, it has you look at like 50 different faces and say which ones you think are attractive, which ones are maybes, and which ones are definitely no. And so I did that, and most of them were no's. And then the second time, it goes through another round, and then you do it again. And then the third time, I was picking yes on almost all of them. So it had found what I like in a face.
Yes. High cheekboned, rich men. Yes.
No, but it was just
genius.
the pictures. So it's just based on attraction, physical attraction.
Okay. All right. Well, hey. Okay. So we'll find you pretty people. Doesn't help you look prettier, as far as if I pick all models, it ain't helping me. It's just now I'm only left with models to look at that will never swipe left on me. All right, but I mean,
you never know.
Would.
It's supposed to match both ways.
Listen, certain models would, but certain models wouldn't. There's a level. There's a diamond layer you can't get to. You gotta be Tom Brady. And that's
here we're gonna hear from the founder.
Okay, guy or girl? It's okay.
Thank you for visiting Iris. Do you know that 80% of US adults experience frustration?
It's the weirdest
with
hat
online
I've ever
dating?
seen.
He's creepy.
In this video, I would like to explain you why
There's a sideburns
and how
in his
to
hair,
fix it.
generally in the front. Where is it?
So, let me start with the true story.
True story. Couldn't get laid, created a dating site.
I was sitting in a cafe in New York City one day when, all of a sudden
when I was
door
thinking of
opened
eliminating
up
all the Jews.
And the woman walked in.
Don't trust Germans.
Within
Is he German?
a quarter
Austrian?
of a
What is he?
second, my
Czech.
heart was racing.
I think he's Czech.
I was out of breath.
Well,
She was
just
stunned.
an idiot then.
I will not bore you with what happened next. We'll leave it for another day. But
You are boring.
a few days later, I start to think about what happened that very
The
moment
ladies,
when
they
I
make
saw
fun
her.
of my head with no
No, I
hair in the
asked
front.
myself why I was instantly attracted to her.
He's missing a
before I knew
turtleneck.
before I knew anything about her.
I've seen way too much of his neck.
I mean, I have no idea if
Sprockets.
she likes
He is a
cats
sprocket.
or she likes to eat cats, and yet my brain is telling me she's my type. So this
Eat
is
cats?
important. Let's capture this.
It's not important.
He
Oh my
said,
God.
I don't know if she likes cats or if she likes to eat cats. But I saw her and she was my type.
Ladies, he's single and owns a dating app. He could be all yours.
Before I knew anything about her. What's the conclusion here? There has to be something, let's call it primary attraction, that is independent of all other factors, like, hobbies, politics, religion.
How can you make pussy this boring?
everything that
I
we
know. He really does, though.
Usually
He really is
called
good at it.
compatibility. I start digging
Please
into
smack
scientific
your
literature,
fucking
and
wet lips around some more while
scientists
we're listening to
actually
your
believe
weird
that-
accent talk about puss in the lamest way.
that what we find attractive is predetermined by our ancestors, going all the way back 50,000 years. And the choices our ancestors made in selecting their partners.
Hold on, Electra. You
And then I
see
start-
how guys that can't figure out puss sort of like go back to the drawing board and recreate the universe? They're like, listen, can't finger a lady. Let's go back to when we were monkeys. How did this start? What? How did it start? You got no game. That's how it started. You don't need to go back to symbiont life and recreate the female mental aspect and mindscape that would make her think, why is she not accepting my charm and wit? Because you are the antithesis of charm and wit. A man that definitely needs AI to get pussy. He's gonna need
no social skills.
You need AI and Elon money to get pussy. So I understand. Why didn't you get someone that has charisma to explain this thing? It's the worst sell job I've ever seen.
It really is. It's this is AI for you. I mean, I think this guy's real, but he might as well be a computer. That's how he talks.
You banging that, Electra? I'm just saying. This guy is probably a millionaire.
Hell no.
But you gotta go to like dinner and listen to him. Electra, let me tell you again about this story where I came up with the sex app because girls would not fuck me. No, I've heard it.
All right, let's get through this.
Start thinking,
I don't know what he's
is
gonna
it
say now.
possible to build an AI which can, understand my taste? After all, services like Spotify and Pandora use AI to learn what music we like.
Uh-oh, Dylan,
Why
you're in trouble
AI
if this thing
cannot
figures out
take
your
a next
taste.
step and learn who you find attractive.
There's gonna be a red button in all of
Is
these
it
that
possible
calls
to
the
build
police
an AI
with your
clone of
quote-unquote
myself,
taste.
which can understand who I find attractive? I mean, that would be super cool. Why that would be cool? Because
Oops,
AI
that
is
was
very
just
fast.
my finger twitched.
On a regular dating app,
just
if
hard
I
as
look
shit.
at 100 profiles every single day, it will take me 30 years to look at 1 million
30.
profiles.
Okay,
but
I
for
got what we
AI
got
clone, it
here.
can take
He's
seconds.
a
So it
he's a
can,
spammer.
look at million profiles and find those who fit my type. But it also can go further, and
It's
it
like,
can find
do you
those
guys hold on, pause
who
this.
find me attractive.
Pause.
He's like, do you guys think I could actually get a woman with the power of my thumbs, swiping one at a time? It'd take me 30 years. There's not a woman on the planet with that sort of movement that I could find. No. I need 30 million chunks at a time to find a half. And maybe I'll put one together and Frankenstein a lady together. Real quick. $1.99. Merch Mouse, love you guys. Thank you for the content.
Merch Mouse, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And then
We love you.
We do love Merch Mouse. Merch Mouse has been there since day zero. Well, I don't know. about
Right?
that, but he's been
Pretty
there a long
much.
time. Yes.
Yeah.
And then our boy Delta 0299. It's a pair character punching there with a fist and a bump written on his knuckles, punching this guy probably, trying to punch
And
this guy.
you guys get the super chat song.
We have the video of it too.
That is the video.
Super chat.
I'm not seeing it.
You don't
got
see
a
it?
super chat.
I don't see it.
Well, that's always a bummer.
No. I heard it though, which is amazing. Congratulations. We did one thing right. Not two. We fucked up on one. But hey.
Where did it go?
There it is. I always see it. DJ Electra's greatest work. This and the P
I
song.
think we got a super chat.
Both went gold this year, and she'll be
I think we got
celebrated
a
at the
super
Blockbuster
chat.
Awards.
I think.
Not so much for the singing, the music, really. But
I don't think anybody's going to celebrate my singing anywhere. They
no,
celebrate
I
when
think-
it's over.
Electra's like a ear hooker. You pay her to leave. Hey. I'm just kidding. I like your voice a lot. All right, let's play some more of this. You ear hooker.
And introduce mutually attracted people to each other. I mean, boom. Simple, right?
Yes, we've been here 20 minutes and we're still waiting.
So
My
how
dick's
exactly
been hard.
Iris works?
What is that? Hold on.
Priapism.
After you download
Priapism is
the
about to
app
set
and
it.
go through the basic sign-up process, you'll start the process known as Iris training. Phase
Ow,
1.
why do you swallow
We
like
show
this?
you random photos and ask you to rate them. Like, tell us if you like or dislike them. And as you rate them, Iris learns. By the way, it's really interesting. How
So
do we know
creepy.
that it works?
Can I
It's
tell you
quite
how I
simple,
know
really.
this works? How I know it works? Here's what goes on in the psychology of people. I figured this out by watching people in couples.
Okay.
What? I think we've talked about this before. What is the number one person you see in life?
I don't know.
You. You see you.
In the mirror, but you don't really see yourself. You just see yourself in the mirror.
I'm just saying, you don't study someone like you study yourself. Your whole life. I have a zit. You're looking like a half inch from the mirror. You're looking at your face. You're looking at your clothes. You know you. Everyone ends up with someone that looks like them. So I think that we just try to find someone that looks like the person in the mirror. Thank you. That's my point. Subconsciously. I don't think we're like, oh, give me
That's
a
an
twin.
interesting theory, but I've heard it before.
From me.
No. There's actually research done on it.
Oh, so I'm right. In
Yeah.
my non-researching the thought I had that is clearly now not original, that if given a world, right, where it wasn't weird, everyone would fuck their brother or sister. That's just my thing.
Or themselves.
I mean, everyone would get a twin of the opposite sex and then fuck that person. Because, oh my God, you look exactly like me. I want to fuck you.
Delta Zero says, I'm chocolate and my wifey is vanilla. Yeah, but I bet if you look at your facial features and the way your eyes are spaced and blah, 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 they're probably similar.
I'm talking about the people that I see here from other countries. I live in a tourist spot. I see a lot of couples. And I'm like, my God, they look alike. People look like their dogs. People look like their significant others. Sometimes. It's not a hard and fast rule. Some people like to go the opposite. Like, I don't like how I look in the mirror, so I would like something completely opposite, which is also something that you would probably have to look at yourself for. Oh my God, did we figure out all psychology right here? You're either choosing you or choosing something exactly the opposite.
Opposite of you. Interesting.
I'm sorry you hate yourself, Delta. I'm just kidding.
No, but it's not necessarily based on skin color either. It's like the symmetry of your face and the part of your hair. I don't know let's see what he says.
And
we met
cock size.
And cock size. Mm-hmm. That's part of it.
The percentage of likes you get in phase 1 when you see random
No.
photos.
Here's a bunch of cocks.
For
Tell us which
women,
one's
on
yours.
average, it's 3%.
No, I did not get
for
to
example.
that. I wish.
And then we measure
It's a very
percentage of
important
likes
thing.
you give in phase 3.
What?
I think that would even be more important. Like, face, okay, I got that. Next one, I want the pussy round or the tit round. Come on. Give me, if we're going to do this, I want to see, what are those shoulder blades? Give me a round of shoulder
They
blades.
didn't get to that in the training of Iris, but I'm sure that if I had stayed on there longer, that some of the guys would have sent me their cocks.
Yeah, see,
because that just happens.
This is face bias in dating. We want to see the face. Oh, some of us want to see the genitals. That's how we want to date. Just, can we do an app, Tinder, that's just genitals? No faces, only genitals.
If you saw the genitals and they were perfect, but she looked like a freaking cow, you would date her? You wouldn't know what she looked
Tinder.
like.
I don't know how much
in person.
dating is going on.
You're just going for the genitals. All right.
You buy a hamburger and then you open it up and it's got hair all over it. What is this? Like, we don't know the kind of hamburger we're getting by your face. Let us see it. Thank you. All right. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair request.
All right. I don't know if we really need to listen to the rest of this guy's thing.
I know, because come on. 2 more minutes.
Okay.
When you see Iris predictions. At that point, women like 60% of photos. I mean, can you imagine? It's like 3% to 60%.
So in the first round of photos, you like 3%. In the second one, you like 60%. It learns what you like. Blah blah blah.
It's like
That's all.
20 times
but
more.
don't worry, ugly. Hold on now. I got to get my comment in on here.
Go.
But hold on, ugly people. Don't you worry. No one still chooses you. So
Right. So
what is the
happens
benefit
for the
here
ugly
of
people?
ugly people? So hey, you know how 3% used to choose you? Now it's still the same 3%. They just swipe you out. Now we just got more pretty people to put in front of them. You're still not there. Still not there.
And the thing is, you guys, I tried this out. I went on here and I did this. I was
Do you have
worried
any
it
video
was
of that?
no,
Oh, okay.
but I should have. You're right. I should have screen recorded the whole thing. But it did.
Over
I
this
went
guy
through
talking?
all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pictures. I went through all the pictures, and yeah, none of the guys that I matched with look like the pictures. So
Oh.
it's just stupid because there's not anybody on there that's gonna look like these pictures that I liked. You know, there was
Yeah.
one kind of good-looking guy, but he was in, I don't know, Yugoslavia or something.
Right. Iris. No one's heard of it. Hasn't been around. Its user base is probably pretty small.
Yeah,
Slim pickings. It's
pretty
little
much.
slim pickings. We're going to have to send you to the front lines of Ukraine. Are you okay with that? Get you over there. There are some guys that really love ladies over in Ukraine right now and want to come home from the war. So have fun. But yes, Electra, that is amazing. And would you do it again and record it so we can see some of the...
I guess I could do it again and record it, but like I said, I was on there for all of 5 minutes. One guy messaged me and I was out.
What
I
was the
just
message?
had to bounce.
What was the message?
I don't know. He was in New York and he was like,
no passport needed.
Do
on
you
this one.
have do you have
Congratulations.
children and do you mind traveling?
No, he was going to fly in for some quick D.
I was like,
That's
I'm out. Delete. So I just left the whole app.
That sounds like a perfect setup. Why would you? All right. Well, whatever. You're looking for something clearly different than a paid vacation to New York and some fat New York D. So,
But don't you think it's a little superficial that it's just basing it all on
superficial.
attraction and physical attraction, not anything substantial or anything else?
How else do you start?
See, that's men. That's men. That's how you start. No, that is how you start. You're right. You're totally right.
That's how everyone starts.
You're
What are you
totally
talking
right.
about?
You are making sense. I went on a
It's
red
the-
pill show, a red pill panel, and yeah.
Wait, what's a red pill?
a red pill? Red pill is basically it's like it started on Reddit, and it's like basically men complaining about being victims of women running the world. That's
Oh.
kind of sums it up.
Oh, and you went on a panel with those people?
I did. I wanted to learn about it. I was curious, like, what the frick is this red pill and what do they believe in and why are they bitching all the time and hate women? Because I've seen them on other panels a lot and they're just complaining about women and yelling and, they're so angry, you know?
He-Man Woman Haters Club. Nice.
But basically, feminism is like the enemy
Okay.
and ruin society. And women should be submissive to their men.
Now, see, need to be is a strong word. We're gonna have this is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's play.
Well, okay, women should want to be submissive to their men, and they should not work. They should stay at home, raise
Oh,
the
that's
children,
ridiculous.
birth the babies,
need to-
raise the children.
We need them out of the house once in a while to get some fucking free time.
They should be
Come on.
virgins
Well,
until
I
they're
like
married.
that.
You know, of course, like, yeah, all this. It's
They
very,
need to be virgins, but also very good at sex. So figure
Right.
that out. You ladies figure that out. Listen, we're gonna fuck everything, possibly even pies and warm food things. Our lives, like men, as kids, we're not very discerning, and we expect you to not put anything in that except tampons and like one tiny finger once a month. That's it.
And yes, it is a Matrix reference. So is it Neo in the Matrix? And
I
it's
mean, I
either
know
the
what-
blue pill, you can
Oh,
go
well,
home
hold
right
on.
now and end everything, or red pill, and you go down the rabbit hole and figure out what
Okay,
the
well,
Matrix really is.
I knew what that red pill was. I thought you went on a
Right.
show with red pill.
No,
and did
that's
something
I
different.
did,
so.
but that's just where they got the name from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
red pill is a very common. I mentioned the other week on our show that the entire Southern California got red pilled by a goddamn fire because they saw how lame our leadership was here. And so, yes, red pill is a very common phrase, but these guys are using it more in a towards sexuality and women and stuff. So, all right, let's watch. I want to see what you did.
All right. Yeah, it was Glenn Lawrence production of men. That was the channel.
As everyone knows, we all watch their morning show. What
Yeah.
the fuck? Where are you going?
So now
Like-
we're going to watch some clips of that. That'll be more interesting. He asked me some tough questions, but mostly I'm just trying to listen and hear what he has to say, but I get a few things in.
All right, let's watch. I am not going to press play.
Okay.
That would be sexist of me.
Oh, yeah, it would. Ooh,
Although I did just press pause.
you did.
Here's my theory. My theory is if a woman, let's say a woman has had 50 bodies, like, whatever, some ridiculous.
Electra,
What?
you know what I'm going to ask? I need
What?
the context here.
So
we get a
this is
body
Glenn.
count?
This is Glenn Lawrence.
She moved on immediately. We need a body count, Electra. Just like 0 to 10, 10 to 20, or 20 and
My
above.
body count? No, that's not happening. I don't divulge that personal information.
Okay.
And even if I did, would it be the truth or would I be lying?
Who cares?
You would
Over
never
50
know.
or listen, just to get a context of what he's talking about here. Over 50 or under 50?
Under 5.
Under 5?
Thank you.
Under 5?
Ridiculous
you.
number that the guy's gonna be like, oh my god,
Oh,
that's
she's
so
lying.
much.
Okay, I get it.
And you are 51. Now, women are always going to be judging you off of the last best sexual experience that she's had, right? That's that guy, whoever the last sexual experience was, that guy is the standard bearer for the time.
So the standard bearer. He's saying that women that have had multiple partners, they will only date someone that is as good as their last best sexual experience, I guess. Is that what you hear?
That's what he's saying, but how I hear it is that I am very, very insecure, and I'm worried about that last dick that was in you. That's how I hear it. Not worried about all those other dicks, just the last one. Did it leave something in there? Can you wash yourself out? Was it bigger than mine? Like, why are you worried about the last dick that was in her and not the next dick that was in her? That would be mine. Thank you.
Hulkamania. I know, it's really hard for me too. It was hard for me to go up there, but I was like, I need to listen and I need to talk
Also,
about this.
I love that he's explaining this to a cartoon.
I know.
Don't guys do
There's
the same
more.
thing with women?
No,
Their
no.
last best sexual experience?
No.
Or do
And
they
you're
just lump 'em
actually
all
more-
into one.
Electra,
What?
you're actually more right. So what he's also saying is this is what I do. So obviously women do it because yes,
Right.
guys, but not really because we have what's called a spank bank, and so the most recent deposit in your spank bank, if you go to withdraw money, it's not like, oh, we'll give you the money that you just gave us. No, you just take it out of your general funds. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so we don't. we
You
don't
have
go, oh, well,
multiple bests.
we could go back decades. So we're just making a deposit that we might use for
No,
a
but this
future
guy
one.
is saying that it has to be the best sexual experience ever out of all of them. And that's the
What?
one that you're comparing the next guy to.
Yeah, and those guys also don't have hobbies that sit around and be like, was that the best sexual experience of my life? You know what the best sexual experience of your life will be, Electra? The next one.
The next
That's all you
one.
worry about. Don't worry about the other ones.
Right. And my point was, even if it isn't the best the first time, you can make it better the second time.
I'll tell you what, there's a sort of a formula for knowing it isn't good, but it's going to get great, you know? And that's like, everyone's a little more conservative, right? Not so here's a bad sign. If you jump into bed with someone and they start doing the things that they think exes liked, or they think that all guys liked, and it's like just too aggressive or too much, that's almost like a programmed girl. Like, oh, guys told me they always like sex like this, so I'm going to do it like this. What you really want from each other is sort of this conservative sex, where it's like just feeling each other out, literally and figuratively, but not like you don't go to your go-to moves on your first one. You know what I'm saying? You just have a good time. You make for a guy, you just make her comfortable. You don't then go to like, well, here's rule or move AB71 that's gonna get her popping. I mean, you get her popping, but you don't do it in a way that she's like, oh, well, this dude has like a book on this, right? You let each other know, I'm here to learn you, and we can take our time. Thank you. And then she's going to go fuck some other guy that night that fucks way better, probably. But hey.
See, that's what his whole thing is. Like, if you don't bring it,
well, that
she's going to go to someone else that does.
100% that part's true. But hey, after a while, she'll think about you and be like, you know, after I got pulverized, I started thinking about that other guy again. So, this is for months down the line. She's getting plowed that night, man. But hey, you know.
Well, guys can compartmentalize a little bit differently.
Okay.
But let's say, you know, number 25 was like your best sexual experience. And I'm not assuming your body count, or even, this is not her body count. This is all for
under
example.
5, she said.
It's just a, you know, I don't know her body count and don't want to. And I'm not saying she has a high body count, but let's say you number 25. That's the guy that rocked your world. Like, you know, like, and every guy after that has been subpar. Like, no other guy has met number 25's, you know, skill set or whatever. And then let's say, you know what, yeah, you meet a guy and he just destroys whatever number 25 did. Like, he takes it to another level. He is your best sexual experience by far, right? I think that guy that has rocked that world, that has become the new standard, right, is the guy that woman could have a long-term relationship with.
Nope.
Because he was able to rewire the oxytocin and the dopamine hit that she she only used to get from the guy that was number 25, right? Because he took it to a higher standard. That's my theory.
That just seems like no woman analyzes. Like, I don't know, but no woman I've ever met analyzes like that.
No woman analyzes like that. No,
yeah, they don't keep a list. They're making a nest, bro. They're not like, and so I actually find that what he's talking about, long-term relationship, guy, like women that are looking for long-term relationships, they get fucked hard. Really, that's just what I'm talking about. They're not gonna go with that guy in a relationship. Sure, they might sneak him up the balcony and fuck him behind your back, like people I might know, but that guy ain't becoming like the boyfriend. I actually heard a girl tell another girl once. She goes, God, what was the context? The context was like, it sucks that you can't bring the ones you fuck out to like have lunch with and talk with because they're just morons. So you hear that? Like, when I heard that, my heart fell, because it was like, oh, so women are just like us. They have some guys they just fuck, and they don't want to take out in public. And they have people they go out in public and have fun with, but they're not really into fucking.
Yeah, sometimes.
But
you want to find the best of both worlds. You want to find one that you can bang and bring out in public. That's hard.
I would say the focus should be more on like how hard it is to become like a couple and still and do the mundane things in life and still keep some sort of fire for each other. That's the hard part, it seems. Like, how do you get? I haven't had a fucking long-term relationship go over like a year and a half. And looking back on those, that last half was like me devising exit strategies, or her devising exit strategies. So I don't, because I just think the longer it goes on, the more comfortable you get. The more comfortable you get, the the fire becomes like a, just kindling and then eventually just coals. And that is not enough for some people, mostly women. And women run out of these relationships. So one thing that you can say
So
is
do
that
men.
yeah, but here's a statistic that's true. And I don't go with these men shows and all that, but this is something just in anecdotal, all my friends, and women file 80% of divorces in this country. And so we have to look at that number and be like, okay, what are we as men doing wrong? And what we do is we get too comfortable. We're like, we've done it. We've got our thing. We never have to work another day in our life. This is like, and so women are like, no, you got to work for this every day. But men are like, no, we already have it. And so it's like men think we hunted this thing down. We shot it. We killed it. We brought it home. We stripped it of meat. It's in the freezer. Women are like, no, you adopted a pet. You have to feed it every day. Women are like, no, you adopted a cat. You have to feed it and take care of it every day. I'm like, no, I killed it and it's in the freezer. You see how we're like just different on that? Comfortability is where we should be looking.
Yeah.
And how do men make ourselves like less comfortable? And women, how do you accept more comfort? Like that, I think, is a productive conversation because there are fundamental differences in the sexes. We got balls. Thank you.
Balls.
Like I know guys that married women with a significant body count, and then they are 20 years into their marriage
And so happy.
and very happy. And although I only know a handful of them, I can't discount that factor. Maybe that has something to do with it.
I don't know. I thought for sure that the sex wasn't the main factor, but feeling protected as a woman. I thought that was more
Well, like how
necessary for
elusive.
wanting to have a
Giant
long-term
cocks
relationship.
protect you so
I
good.
think the protection aspect is part of
Like
it,
swords.
but the arousal aspect is key. See, arousal is going to make you want to stay, into the man. The attractive factors or the protection qualities, right? Makes
That's a little
you
daisy
want
talk
to-
he's got going on here.
Yeah, he was totally losing me there because attraction kind of gets you in the door, and then sex gets you like bonus points, and then I think safety, protection, and still good sex that'll keep you there. But I don't know that attraction makes you want to stay with a guy the whole time. Like you said, you might be attracted to someone, but you're not going to take them out to meet your friends and your family.
Right, and priorities also matter in individuals' lives. What if priority number 2 is sex and hers is 9, right? Like you have to be like, all right, we got to discuss this. Our priorities are different.
True.
You don't care about this thing that I care about more, so you're gonna have to sacrifice, and I'm gonna have to sacrifice. I'm gonna have to come down to 5, and you have to come up to 6. So we're like closer on that,
True.
And so communication. If I think in a relationship, if you just lay everything out, like this is what this is what it is, you can actually probably start on a pretty good place. But both people have to be into that contract at that time, and I think that's
To
what
making accommodations.
yeah.
Some people
because-
aren't into that.
I think finding the person that you're supposed to be with is 99% timing and 1% the person. I think you run into that person all the time, but you're not ready. And so I think the second you're ready and that person crosses your path, then it's a good to go situation. But again, these are all other outside factors, not looking at a list and be like, well, 23 was good, but 25 blew my mind. And this new one, it could protect me with its giant cock forever. I'm going to build a nest. I just don't think that's how it goes, but maybe. I don't know.
And that wasn't my personal opinion. That was just something that I've read is like women want to be protected and all this stuff. And I don't know that I buy into it, but I thought I'd ask him.
You feel secure, like you could trust this man, that he's a good bet for long term.
Uh-oh. What diseases do you have? That's the big question.
Let me ask you, like, what's the kind of guy that you would want to marry?
Holy shit. I hate this question. And I
That's a
friggin'
loaded
answered it.
question.
And you guys are going to hear my answer right now.
All right, people. Who do we got? Bet in the chat. I'm saying she's going to say billionaire, giant cock. Was an ex-sports figure. Loves his mother. No, I'm gonna say musician who also dresses as a clown and performs out of state. That's my guess.
You think so? Okay. All
It
right.
seems.
Here.
Oh, you gotta type. You gotta type.
Do I?
Yeah.
You wouldn't know.
Musical comedy is your type.
Nah, you wouldn't know. Here
Like,
we go.
what criteria does this guy have to be that you can see yourself like committing
Me.
to in a relationship?
Baby's
Yeah,
arm.
me?
Yeah. Gotta have a baby's arm.
Oh God,
down
this
there.
question. Someone responsible, someone that is respectful, someone that is strong, not just physically but mentally, and is intelligent, level-headed, can handle situations when they arise, and makes me feel like I can trust his decisions, and I want to follow those choices that he's making, and I don't second guess his decisions. Someone that's kind to people that are less than him,
She wants a leader.
and also is respected by people that are greater than him, but doesn't have to show off and be a big, like, I'm better than you, one-upper. I don't like one-uppers. Just to get started.
So everything you just listed there,
I don't like one-uppers more.
Thanks. So, what was the question that he asked me? He asked me, what are the characteristics of someone that I would want to marry? And now let's hear what he says.
all great qualities and characteristics for a long-term relationship, right?
what
For
he
men
asked
to
me.
have.
Also, you can see
But
why
you
we could
didn't
never date.
Talk about
None of those
anything
things.
that aroused you.
Those
Like, so
things
guys-
do arouse me.
Okay, so can a guy that meets
Responsibility
all of
arouses
those
Electra.
criteria,
Nice.
but let's say like
Put that trash out,
is
fellas. She'll blow
Shorter
you.
than me?
looks like
Yes.
Quasimodo.
I'm not gonna say Quasimodo necessarily, but if he's shorter than me, sure.
Short
That could
kings.
still, I
Well,
can
on
still be
Electra's
aroused.
I know
list.
plenty of guys that get past the height thing. Height is not
No, this guy's 5'4".
when you're horizontal. Height doesn't matter.
Right.
There's a little
But,
bit pulling
like,
over here.
Like so,
I don't know.
those
I would
guys
feel
that
like
meet that-
Quasimodo was like my patient or something, so I couldn't be aroused by Quasimodo.
Okay, so there's guys. This is where guys get tripped up a lot. Is that
Holding
they
a
will
vape.
meet. There's guys that will probably meet your criteria on your list, right? But may not have, are not physically arousing or attractive to you, right?
But they might be
And-
to someone else. So
But they may meet that list. Like, well, why doesn't Electra like me? I'm perfect for her. Everything she just listed.
Electra,
what?
I gotta say, old Joe is not adding much to this conversation. What's old Joe doing here? Did he ever speak? Who is this person in the bottom?
I don't think they ever spoke.
No. Just jerking off to listen to you talk about how you want a responsible man. What is that? The first thing you say, what do you want in a man? Responsibility. Okay, Granny. What the
I
fuck?
don't know why that came to my head first. It just did.
Responsible. I want him to be responsible. We have weeds in the yard. That motherfucker is out on his ass. Responsible. If I see one bill that goes unpaid, I love that about you. And also, I'm like the least responsible person ever. So that's funny that you would pick that first.
I am not very responsible at this point in my life either.
You're like, someone lead me somewhere. I'm in the dark here.
I know. I hate that. That's why I hate that question. It's fucking hard.
There's no good way to answer that. I just like that because you went like, all right, I'm gonna go where they don't make fun of me. I would like someone responsible.
And with strong arms. Okay.
I mean, why doesn't she notice me? Because he doesn't meet the arousal. So when guys ask the question, what kind of guy do you like? Women tend to give like the long-term investment, what I want my husband to be like.
Well, that was the question that he asked me. He asked me, what are the qualities of a man that you would want to
Women
marry?
tend to answer the questions you ask them. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah. So
Characteristics and qualities, which is great, which is true, which is right. They should. But they also don't say like, yeah, I also like, guys that, you know, have a good physique. I'm not attracted to the dad bod. I don't like guys that are balding, right?
Don't like
I'm
neck
cool with bald
tattoos.
and dad bods.
Well, but I'm just saying most women don't give off the
But most
the
men,
arousal.
that's their first thing is physical attributes, right?
Well, yeah, because like, you know, let's just face it, like guys are visual, women are more mental or emotional.
Women are mental.
So, you know, guys are more into porn, women are more into romance novels. Like 50 Shades of Grey is a perfect example of that's like female porn.
Could deal with both.
Some people are in the middle.
Take it or leave it.
Like, so like,
You know what's funny? It's kind of an interesting thought. You know how like sort of almost like insecure that seems, that mindset, like, oh, these girls, they don't like the dad bod. These ladies don't like the oh, look, you know, we can't just be the dad. You know where we live next to, Electra? We live next to West Hollywood, California.
Yeah.
Do you think these guys being judged by women, you think it's rough for them? Oh my God. You ever walk through, like, I'm in good shape. I walk through West Hollywood. I'm called a fat tardo.
No way, you are not. But this guy's a professional bodybuilder. He's a competitive professional bodybuilder.
Oh, now so guess what he has? Strong
abs.
Strong arms. Well, you're looking for a man with strong arms. He seems to be responsible. He has a show. It's on air. I don't know if he puts the toilet seat down, Electra. But I'm telling you this. He is very fearful of dad bods. It is very...
He is.
He does make a point there, though, that because we are men are so... You know, and you make the point too, I guess. We're so physical that really reflects on us real quick. We're like, oh, she's not good looking enough. But you got to accept the dad bod. Like, wait a second, what? It just seems not congruent, not responsible.
Yeah.
She's got to look perfect,
some guys
but
are like
she
that.
also has to accept the dad bod. I mean,
yeah, at one
you
point
know.
he was explaining, like, if a guy says that he can't lose the weight and be 4% body fat, then he's just making excuses because anybody can do it.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you can't write a song, then you're an idiot. You see how stupid that is? Just pick the one thing that you are and say everyone has to be that. Yeah, if everyone doesn't have neck tattoos and giant sunglasses, they're just morons. All right, well, I see what you're doing there. A little magic
And yes,
trick.
Delta Zero, the toilet seat thing is a thing. Put the toilet seat down so when I go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I don't fall fucking in. Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Also, guys, clean the toilet. Like, I think that if you want to make a girl hot, she goes into your toilet and it is like spick and span.
Could eat off that thing.
I mean,
kidding,
she's like, well, I can definitely put that dick in my mouth all the way down. There is, no piss or pubic hair on there, all the way down.
I always look under the seat too.
Of course,
Gotta look under the seat. All right, it's almost over.
like I'm sure that there's guys that probably thought like they met your criteria on paper, like their resume.
Wait a second. When you visited me, did you look under my seat?
Yeah,
That was okay, right? It was clean.
it was clean.
Yeah, spotless. I have.
Well,
the
you also
bidet.
have a bidet, so I figured
Yes.
it would be clean.
Yeah, you can't.
Just like your butthole.
I clean that thing even when it is clean. Sometimes I just polish it. It's time to go polish the bidet. I love that thing. My bidet is 6 years old now. I celebrate birthdays with it. I bring it.
Still
cake.
looks brand new. Oh my gosh.
So much crap. So much. All right.
Checked all the boxes, but you didn't find them attractive. You didn't find them like they weren't your type, right? But on paper, they were your type. You
needed to turn this around on
check
him
every
more.
box.
Ask these questions to
right?
him.
So
I know, but I
that's
was listening
where,
this time.
you
I'll go
know,
back
the
again.
arousal aspect
Stupid
Next
lady
time I'll
listening
talk
and
about
answering.
is important.
Ladies answering the questions are asked. Dum-dums.
This part's funny. What about this? Today we have like people that are maybe a 4. I hate putting numbers on it, but it's just an easy way to explain it. They might be a 4, but they only want 9s. That's the only person that they'll date. It's like people have unrealistic
Oh
expectations.
yeah, men
of
and women both
who they're
have
going to be
unrealistic
matched with.
expectations.
Yes.
Yeah, men and women have both the most ridiculous, unrealistic expectations.
Yes, they do. But again, I'm gonna probably get these statistics wrong, but something like 80% of women choose 3% of guys on like Tinder, but 60% of guys choose like 40% of women.
Maybe that's if you're basing it on looks only.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
if you're basing it on more important things, personality, responsibility.
Well, you can on Tinder.
Hello.
Responsible. I'm saying on Tinder. So what he's describing is true. It's a phenomenon called like top percent club or something like that, where
men want to pick the top 3% too, but they will lower their standards because they can't. Because they want puss.
Yeah, the person's 3 miles away. What? So they got a little bit of a mustache. Who cares? Like guys will settle. Where girls are all. I think I've also heard it called the Beyonce effect, where every girl thinks they're Beyonce, but I
think that's ridiculous. I don't understand. I wouldn't want to be Beyonce, so I don't know why they say that.
In the choosing of men, they're all like, "Oh, well, where's my Jay-Z? You're not Jay-Z."
I don't want Jay-Z either, so I don't get it.
Listen, it's human nature. When you gamify something, you're going to try to win. So when you gamify dating like this, you're going to try to win the top prize, the final boss, the last one. It makes sense. And that's why gamified dating doesn't work, because you're always, even if you find someone perfect for you, you're like, well, maybe there's someone better than perfect. Maybe there's perfect plus 10. And that's how these things, like, if you go onto online dating, you have to do it like, I'm just going on for 2 weeks, then I'm off for 3 months, and then like 2 weeks off, 3 months. Because you will get addicted to the gamified swiping acceptance. Oh, there's new tits today. Look at that. Forget about those old tits. I got new tits. I mean,
that's how I think most people are these days. They are just ready to move on to the next best thing.
Yeah, online dating has ruined relationships. It doesn't make them. It's ruined our ability to understand even what they are at this point.
Yeah, I don't even know what they are anymore.
Throw in a little bit of porn and we're all screwed, because none of us have any sort
of... a little bit of porn. There's so much porn. Porn's everywhere. It's just like anybody can get it. It's crazy. All right, it's almost over.
Right.
Like when women came out with like the 6'6", 6-pack abs.
This is the funny
6 feet
part.
tall, 6-inch dick, 6-figure bank account, 600 horsepower car.
I hear a lot of women.
I've never heard that. I've never heard that.
Yeah, so I decided
Hilarious.
to create my own list of sixes just to piss off women. I'll show you. It is right here.
This is going to be good.
Yes, the production of men standard of future wives. Less than 6 body count, less than 6 relationships, less than $6,000 in consumer debt. Knows how to cook more than 6 dishes, no more than 6 pounds overweight, and sex minimum at least 6 times a week. And when I mean sex minimum 6 times a week, I mean like sexual.
What do you think about that list?
Well, one's hard to enforce because people are going to live their lives. 6 relationships, that makes sense. You don't want someone who's like a career relationship person. Okay, I can get on the board with that one. 6 is a lot of relationships. $6,000 in debt. Yeah, okay. I get. You don't want a person with a lot of debt. That doesn't seem to be that important to me. If she's cute, debt schmet. You got tits. You know what I'm saying? Knows how to cook more than 6 dishes. That's nice, but I mean, a longtime bachelor, I can cook on my own. That's not no more than 6 pounds overweight. Again, this guy's a bodybuilder, so he's gonna put some stupid shit like that. I like a little jiggle in the tiggle. You know what I'm saying? So that one seems to be off base. And sex minimum at least 6 times a week. If you put a minimum on sex, that's gonna guarantee that people aren't like doing it. That's like you got to show up to work 5 days a week. Guess what? You don't like doing going to work. I say a minimum, no set minimums, but a set maximum, and that way you have something to shoot towards. Thank you. That's my goal. Yes.
A set maximum? What would your maximum amount of times a week be for sex?
4.
Max 4?
Mm-hmm. I don't know about you, but when I get down, it's not like, oh, okay, well, that was fun. You're going to need a day off. So, yes, 4, because there's extra days in the week where we got to get shit done. That's how I fuck.
Okay.
I mean, listen, you could do it 30 times and have it
Must be mind blowing.
Must be. Look at all the women just hanging around. Wait, where are they?
Cool, interaction, like, just doesn't always mean sex. But
I only take 4 of those boxes.
Can we guess?
Like, this is
I'm not a good. Yeah, you can guess which 4 boxes I tick.
You already said you have less than 5, so number 1, ding, correct?
Okay.
Oh God. Okay. No. Okay. You $6,000 in debt? You're already responsible. I don't think you're $6,000 in debt.
Correct.
I don't think you've had. I think you've had less than 6 relationships. Because I mean, if you have less than.
I'm trying to count right now.
Okay.
1, 2.
Number 5 is impossible with those tits. I mean, just forget about it. So, you can't. And 6 is just a. So yeah, it's got to be 1 through 4. Hello?
Oh yeah, no, I'm still here.
She's still counting relationships. My God. Okay, you're not
I was like, I'm trying to remember.
All right, so so you're 2 of these things.
What?
You said you're 4 of these things or 2 of these?
I said I'm 4, but I think I'm 5.
Oh my God. Okay. We're gonna move on.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm not a good catch.
We
I
don't
guess.
want people guessing.
I don't have all
body
6.
counts.
Wouldn't you? Well, you got to at least have more than 1. You gotta be.
I have 4, but not 6.
That's better than none. But but for like, women see that and they're like, that's ridiculous.
I would have added. I need 6 pounds of total breast meat. That would have been my 6. Oh, I like the boobs. 6 pounds sounds about right.
Right?
It's funny.
Well, so is your 6'6" is ridiculous. Most men are not 6 feet tall. The average height in America is 5'9". I'm 6 feet, by the way.
Oh, of course, yeah. Just throw that in there.
Let's get can we get a tape measure? That's actually okay. So he's not as like bad and douchey with the male stuff as like the Andrew Tates of the world and stuff. He's
not. That's why I went on his panel, because I was like, this guy's kind of like level-headed about it. He's not totally douchey and an asshole, so I could talk to him about it.
Yeah, we learned a lot about Electra right there, people. Yes, we did. Feel free to make notes. And those guys looking to get some, make sure you pay your bills and put that seat down, and you got a shot. You got a shot. Don't they, Electra? Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious. All right, that's okay. Enough of the dating shit. That's just way too much sex and genitals and stuff. Now it's time for some weird shit. You want to just watch some weird shit from the internet?
I do.
Like a palate cleanser. Get these
we need a palate
pubes
cleanser,
out of
for
my
sure.
mouth. Yeah, these metaphorical pubic hairs out of my
No
mouth.
pubes in your mouth.
All right, so we love to watch stupid shit on the internet. Here we go. All right, so here is a ladies' college basketball coach. Now let me know, Electra. I don't know a lot about style, but is this something that you would wear?
The men's game between LSU and Vanderbilt. I can't make the resolutions for the sole fact.
Oh my
I
God,
can't keep
that's
the
hilarious.
She's wearing, if you're listening to the podcast, she's wearing a literal like basketball net around her waist with a basketball going into it on her
That's
shirt. I've never seen
funny.
anything like it.
After
I
I read
like
the first
it,
time,
actually.
And then when she bends down, look at that. What the fuck, coach? I mean, if you got, this is Auburn's coach, I believe. You're like, coach, what the fuck are we doing? We're on TV. What are you
We'll
doing?
go back to it.
Why is she squatting like she's gonna take a dump on the?
Well, that's just what coaches do. It's the coach squad. Definitely a palate cleanser. Oh no, I did it again. God damn it. Okay, sometimes I forget to label it. This is a mystery.
Okay, this is what I do. At the very end, I go through and I check my sounds and I check my transitions and my labels. You got to do a final check. Just saying.
Final schmuck. Guess who's not responsible? Oh, okay, so what this is, okay, you ever been to a strip club and then you see all the money that people threw on the dancers table there and you're like, I'll take me some of that. And then you're in the back of the security room after they beat you up watching the tape with the security guards. Here we go.
Oh, he's trying to take the money?
Not
he
him.
is taking the money.
This guy in the white.
Oh, what a douche.
But the story has a happy ending. Because
She's
where are
going
they watching?
after him.
Yeah, where are they watching this from? Where are we watching this from?
The booth.
There he is. They got him. They got him. And he's sitting there watching the video of him steal. Look at that look on his face.
He looks a little scared.
As the Isley brothers say, you busted. Label it. I labeled it. I did not label it. I did this like weeks ago too, so I'm mad at an old version of myself. Here we go.
Amazing.
Oh, okay. You're going to like this one. Now, there's a little hack out there. I didn't know you can do this. I want to do this. I want to take like 2 different University of Oregon sweatshirts that kind of match and kind of don't, and I want to do this. Watch. So you cut them up all weird like this, and here you go. This is genius. Also a lot of work, so someone do this for me. They grabbed a carpet. They grabbed a carpet. And then boom, you sew them together. And what do you get? You get something really unique and cool. I'd love to do this with like a couple Oregon Ducks. Sweatshirts. That was carpet. It was a sweatshirt. You're not in processing this in the way that I thought you would. I thought you would be overjoyed by something like this. But okay, move. Oh, you're muted. That's what's going on.
Oh, fuck. I was muted. I'm
like
totally excited about this. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, it's sick,
It's so
huh?
cool. Yeah, it's like a blanket and a sweatshirt.
Yes.
Boom. Into one.
It's like waves on the That shit's cool. I just like it.
Yeah, it's very cool.
If I see that goddamn... Yeah, I labeled it right. All right. Who is more wrong here?
You labeled it. Good
I
job.
did. Okay. Okay, you can read it here. He found out this girl that he met on Tinder was pregnant. Let's watch.
You need to put in your bio that you're pregnant.
Because you just don't want to talk to me.
You catfishing. Stop catfishing. No, stop catfishing.
So you don't want to be with me because I'm pregnant?
I mean...
It's a Tinder date. You don't want to go on a Tinder date with me because I'm pregnant? Yes. Now, Electra, would you agree with me that guy that we watched with the tattoo and the 6 feet tall, he would clearly not be for this, right? Like, you don't date pregnant ladies, right?
No, I don't think so. I think he wants virgins.
Yeah. Well, moralistically, what do you think about dating pregnant ladies?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't date women, but for men, I think that it could be fine if that's your deal. If you think you want to deal with that.
Would you look at a man differently that was dating a pregnant lady that wasn't his, that just started dating an already pregnant lady?
No, I would think that he really liked her, because otherwise, don't date her.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just bang her and be like, later. Unless that's what she wants. Maybe some pregnant ladies are horny. Sometimes they're real horny. And they're like, just give me the date, you know? So, that can happen too.
When the movie was on, the movie off now.
Okay, but you seen that I was pregnant though.
So, no.
You didn't say nothing the first time.
I told you, because I ain't have money to pay for the movie. You paid for the movie.
Okay.
Oh, he doesn't want to pay for it.
the turns have been tabled. Yes, he didn't. He didn't want to pay for the movie. Yeah, I went with you the first time, pregnant bitch, because I didn't got money for the movie. I done got money.
Yeah,
this
you
time.
had the money for the movie, so I went with you.
I think they both dodged the bullet.
The movie was good. Now tell me about yourself. You had it in your bio, bro.
So we can't date because I'm pregnant.
No. No.
But it doesn't even have to be. It doesn't.
You embarrassed me in public, bro. You got me out here. You pregnant. I don't even, when you catfish, stop catfishing.
I'm not catfishing.
Stop catfishing, bro.
I'm not catfishing.
All these people looking at me. Stop catfishing.
I didn't think that it was gonna be a problem.
It's a huge problem.
You don't have to take care.
There's a lot to think about.
You don't
Why
have.
would you go on a date with another man if you pregnant?
You don't have to take care of this baby.
Is you alright?
You just take care of this pussy.
I'm cool. I done paid for the movie tickets and all that.
Yeah,
Now
I
you want
know.
to say something?
Yeah.
Why you didn't say something in the beginning?
Because I wanted to really watch this movie.
So, we're not going out
So
to
he's a piece of work too.
No, he's not. You about to drop me off.
So because I'm pregnant.
I gotta get back on 10 to do all this stuff again. all again. Get back on 10.
Nice answer.
Okay.
All
Because I'm pregnant.
Yeah, you just wrong.
All because I'm
Now,
pregnant.
come on, drop me off.
Now come on, girl, take me home. He's got Riz. You gotta give him that.
That's funny.
Oh, okay. Fuck, this is awesome. I forgot about this. We all love Kurt Cobain, right? Big Gen Xer here. Grew up in the Pacific Northwest. Had tickets to go see him at the Salem Armory. Didn't go. Had a basketball game. Had to go instead. Thanks a lot, Coach Shank. You fucking asshole. I literally, if I ever saw you again, I'd probably punch you in the nose for that one. But
Coach Shank?
yeah, his
What a
name's Coach
name.
Shank. Yeah, he stared at the ground and went, nah, the whole time. So it was probably a little weird. But he liked Roy Orbison, which was nice. He'd drive us around to summer camps, me and Eric Rasmussen, and we would shoot for the kids and show them our shooting pocket. Yeah, it was very lame. Anyway, Kurt Cobain was the lead singer of this tiny little band named Nirvana. And I found this fucking little video of him, and it's just funny. I personalized video to make Kurt seem a little real. He's been gone a very long time. We miss you, Kurt.
Nirvana, my son's just died. Happy birthday, please sell him. Nirvana, Craig, please.
Craigers.
Wait all year to see you. Happy birthday.
Did he make it here?
No, he's here now. He's up there. If you can get his drummers, give him the drumsticks. He's got to look in there, but he'll be...
We'll sort him something out. We'll get him something.
Well, I'm backstage, you know. He's up there now.
They wouldn't let
Where's
me back
Craig?
on stage.
Craig, here he is.
Hi, Craig.
Oh, hi, mate.
How you doing?
Imagine
Aww.
little Craig gets to meet Kurt Cobain. And Kurt Cobain, by the way, funny as hell.
Thanks. Oh, God. My hero. I like your wife, Connie, mate.
You do?
Yeah, she's brilliant. Thanks, mate.
What a sweet kid.
Yeah.
Not very many people like her.
It's true. That is a true story.
Him telling a kid that is very funny to me. That he's
It
telling a
is
kid that's
funny.
dying. Yeah, not very many people like her.
Oh, this should be sent to tell my friends at school.
All right.
Congratulations. Oh,
Don't smoke.
no, I won't, mate.
Don't smoke.
It's funny as hell. Kurt, you should have been a stand-up.
He
You
smoked
probably
American Spirits.
Yeah, yellows.
I even
right?
know
I
his
think
cigarette brand.
Nah.
He collects them. He's got Saxon. He's got...
We'll get you some drumsticks.
Yeah, we'll get some. Oh, Craig, where are you now? I wonder if they met in heaven.
Aww. I hope the kid survived. You're so morbid. You're like, maybe they met in heaven.
Doesn't that
Hopefully he
make you miss-
survived.
Kurt Cobain was such a touchstone, not only because he wrote great music, but because of his persona and satire and just his essence. It was the 90s, man. I miss that guy. I didn't label this. Oh, facts. I did label it. Here we go. Okay. 100%. Preach. All I'm going to say with this lady is preach. How have I not thought of this? I do this every week, and I'm like, wait a second. Wait one goddamn second.
We're here to discuss something that has a lot of companies confused, and I'm here to help. It's really very simple. Let's check the board. This is me at
That's me. Just imagine that's me.
the grocery store.
Yeah,
There
grocery
are
store with my scooter in the car.
82 cash registers. There are 2 cashiers.
Yes.
Over here, there are 19 self-checkout.
You preach, sister. Oh my God, I'm going to where you're taking me.
What you're not understanding is I don't
I do not. fucking work there.
I do not work at the grocery store. That is
so
correct.
Right. I don't work there.
Why is there no discount at self-checkout?
It's a revelation. It's a goddamn revelation. Why is there no discount at self-checkout? I am currently employed by you doing your job, helping you save fractional money, but I come in every week, same with millions of other people. How are we not getting a goddamn employee discount?
That's right.
Trump, get on it.
I'm doing the job of others.
Well, I don't know. 20% seems high, but I'd take 10.
How about 15?
10. Oh, 10? 15's a good
15 would be
deal.
Let's go with 15.
I do not work here.
You know what I want? I want the employee discount. Whatever that is for the employees, that's what I get when I self-check. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I need to be compensated for my time and effort.
God damn, you're right.
I saw a mother look like she had just got off work in the self-checkout. You think she came here to also work?
No.
I need you all to get people at these stations and man them, okay? Do your job. I don't work here. Thanks.
It is revolutionary. It's up there with the rent is too damn high. I do not work here. The rent is too high, and I do not work here. Ralph's, Kroger's, I don't work here. I'm going to now take a discount, and that will probably be by taking something without paying for it. I'm just going to do the math and be like, you owe me $8 here. I'm going to take this. Thank you.
So I completely agree with her, and actually I have a hack for this. So what you do is you go to the self-checkout area. There's always a cashier working there.
Correct.
They're just standing there trying to see if anybody's shoplifting anything, not scanning it, putting it in their bags. We'll just say, hey, can you check me out? They always check me out.
So you just go there and get someone to check you out in the self-check? What, everyone is like waiting for that person? So you have like 3 people waiting because their card isn't working, the machine isn't working. Meanwhile, he's over here bagging Tits' bag. All right.
Well, if somebody else had a problem, then I would let them go take care of the issue. But that's never
that's
happened.
very nice of you. Oh, that's
never happened. They just check me out because I'm quick. I have like 2 things.
Oh, okay. I'm completely I fill up my cart and I got my scooters, so everyone looks at me and hates me anyway. And so I just go and self-check out and do all my own thing and pack it up. And I'm in there forever because I have to pack up these bags to get on my scooter and shit. Why am I not taking a discount? I am in there forever doing this.
You should get a discount.
I will be taking free peanut butter from here on out. That is the new deal. Fellas, would ya?
Ooh, I love these would ya questions.
Yeah, Brittany Broski. She is a podcaster and someone that I didn't know I could hate within 30 seconds.
Dale? No, not Dublin. Maynooth? Ballsbridge! I need to get an Irish flag tattoo. I'm thinking about getting an apartment in Dublin. Next time we go, I think we're going to do like Galway and I don't know if I want to do Belfast. Belfast is Northern Ireland, right? That's still fucking UK. Belfast.
It's almost
What's
like
her problem?
I don't know. It's like it kind of reminds me of Patrick Milton as a woman. I don't know why.
I'd rather do Dublin and like the southern countryside. I would much rather do that, I think. Yeah, I gotta go to Cork. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I have to go to Cork, said no one. But look at that, dude. Look at that. That is nutso. It's so beautiful in like a sad, natural way. It's beautiful in a sad way, which I am fucking with that. You know what I mean? What's the famous one that starts with a K?
This is a swipe left right here.
Where all the rich people live in Ireland. It's in like the south. Where
Kilkenny?
do the rich folks live in Ireland? Kinsale? No, not Dublin. Maynooth?
Mayo.
Ballsbridge. Okay, Broski Nation meet up in Ballsbridge, in Penis Town in Ballsbridge. Ole, 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 ole.
See, Electra, your jokes are amazing. Your jokes are amazing.
Thank
and
you.
hilarious. You could be that. Oh, we don't want to see any more of that. But also that has like a little that millennial humor. If you go on like TikTok and you type in millennial humor, there's these people like overacting and being all weird, and it's just disconcerting. But that's why it's called Weird Shit from the Internet.
Weird shit from the internet.
I think that's a.
Those were good. I like that. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. What would you like to see next? I don't care, because I'm going to play Hack of the Day. We've talked about some serious things, dating, sex, and all that. But let's talk about something that actually matters. Fiscal responsibility from our guy here, Phil. And actually, like, I don't usually...
Can we take a pee break first?
Yes, we can. I have the pee break song. I was looking for it. And also checking my bladder. But people, we'll see you in 2-2.
We'll be right back.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break.
Piss break.
I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
I did. I touched it.
Awesome.
It was a handful.
Was it fun?
Fun?
It was a handful.
I don't know, fun. I don't think I've ever used the word fun in pee. I guess if I like, you know when it's fun? Oh, I have found you know when it's fun to pee? I'll tell you a time when it's fun to pee.
When?
And everyone will relate to this. When you get home with something that you bought that you really want to play with, like a toy, a CD, a record, like something that you bought, you're like, I want to get, and then you get home and you got to pee so bad. And you're like, oh my God, I got to go pee. But while you're peeling, you're jumping up and down. You're like, after this pee, I get to play with something. So that is the one time where pee is fun. But also kind of annoying because your pee always goes, nope, me first. And so, yeah, I've never thought about that. I've never put that into actual words, but I think that's true. All right. We're back to some content. So I was going to do something serious, but I think we should keep it light and get out of here soon because the football game's coming on. I will keep you updated. Yeah. If you would like to stay. And also, if you would like us to stay, just throw a little something in the caboose, in the caboodle. A little something in the donation plate. Yeah, we might stick around. Otherwise,
we have so much content that we could go over.
We could probably go till 2 p.m., honestly.
Yeah.
Here. So 5 p.m. in the East Coast. But we're not going to, because I want to watch Marcus Mariota go to the Super Bowl. Hopefully.
Okay.
But we can show some, I think I showed, you know what we need to watch? Listen. You know how much I love animals. You know how much, we're talking cats, all this, so much. It's probably the most pussy talk anywhere on the net. I gotta say, we just douse ourselves in pussy talk. But the pussies aren't the only thing that we love. We love all animals, right?
Yep,
right,
yep.
DJ Electra?
Yeah.
And yeah, we're
I
fans
don't
of
really
the-
love cockroaches or maggots, though. Just saying.
Oh my God, get it? Don't even start with her and goddamn maggots.
I know.
Don't. Delta says
He may have heard
stay.
me throw a fit. Stay. Oh, thank you.
Delta, thank you very much. We will stay a little while for you. Yes, I did hear her throw a fit about worms, and my God, do you really want to get her, people? Send her some worms. Don't do that. But yes, we all have phobias. Mine is success. Success. Thank you.
Success is your phobia?
Apparently.
That's rough.
No. That's a joke because I could never even sniff it. So how could I be fair? Anyway, so let's move on. Let's get to animals. And if this sounds a little like a Def Leppard song, you might know. Well, it's not. Just really close. So much cowbell. All right. Lego Cat. I saw this and I go, Electra, a Christmas present for me. That's right, baby. You can get yourself a goddamn
$98.50 for some Legos. What?
Honestly, discount. That is a deal. Because you're gonna have a tuxedo cat forever. My tuxedo cat's gonna leave me. This one's never gonna leave me. I'm gonna trap the soul of my tuxedo cat in this thing when it dies. Somehow.
You're gonna
I'm
name
find a
it
Haitian.
Alfie's Soul?
Mm-hmm. Or yes, Brick Alfie. It'll be Alfie Brick or Brick Alfie. Hi, Brick Alfie. And then I can attach things to him. You know, I could put like a Switzerland flag on him or an astronaut. Anything you want. It's fun. But yes, anyone looking for gift ideas for their cat lovers, we like this one.
They are hard to hold down, Prairie Judge. That is
Get
true.
one that consents. Hey-o. Quit graping them animals. Get one that likes you.
I wasn't
We
trying to
talked
grape
about
it. I was just trying to take it to the vet.
I'm talking to the chatter. All right, here we go. Pause. That is a grizzly bear's paws. Good luck with that. I just wanted to show that it's the size of the guy's chest. Look at that. Yeah, don't fuck around with the grizzly bear.
That's nuts. Why is he holding it also? Is it dead?
No,
Did he
it's,
shoot it?
It's tranquilized because
It's tranquilized
yes,
because
this
they're
is a vet.
Okay.
Yes. But one of his digits is the size of a human hand. Look at that.
That's nuts.
It could literally take your face, head, everything off in one little swipe. Because behind
And
that
some
is
people
like...
have survived bear attacks.
I saw Leonardo DiCaprio survived one.
Yeah, on the silver screen. But that's different. Because,
You mean
but
that
some people
wasn't
in real life have survived bear attacks. I can't imagine with a paw like that.
Yeah, that's lady bears are really... They got some tough advantages, huh? You can get finger banged by that. Good on you.
Oh my God.
Maybe that's why they need all the hibernating. Thank you. Here we go. All right, so back in the day, these Renaissance people created the Sistine Chapel, these most amazing pieces of art ever, but they couldn't draw a goddamn cat. These are the drawings, some of the paintings and pictures of the cat from the 14th century from such famous artists as Renoir. I don't even know if that's a name. I just wanted to say. I don't know any of the, Renoir. That's it. Renoir.
That's a name. That's an artist.
Can you please add culture to the list of things that make you hot? Right under
It
responsibility.
does. It does. Especially when you say Renoir. Renoir.
Hey, look at these ugly cats. Okay, let's look at them. Top left looks. Look at top right. These guys were drawing and painting things that still to this day, 1,000 years later, baffle us, but they couldn't get.
The one on the top right has like a human face on a cat head.
There's a Pope cat in the bottom one place. They couldn't get the cat right. Cats are notoriously hard to draw, apparently. And so when you actually go down this rabbit hole, like artists, it's hard for artists to capture them in the right
There's
way.
a Pope cat.
It's a Pope cat. So yes, cats are hard to draw, even for masters from the Renaissance era. But it is also fun to know that cats were
Who drew
causing a
these?
ruckus back then. Renault.
Renault. Thanks.
All right, we've all seen this video. We love this video, and see if you can find the bad dog in each one.
Who did this?
All right. This one, who you got? Where's your money? I'm going number 1 and number 2. I'm gonna put my number on. Number 1 looks very confident. He's smiling. He's like, I didn't
On
do
the
shit.
left there.
Yeah, I didn't do shit. And the one on the right's like, how can I hide?
Who did this?
Busted.
Okay, another.
They always give themselves up. They really
They
do.
are the worst witnesses if you're trying to get away with something to put on the stand is a goddamn guilty dog.
Who did this?
They hide their faces. Stop.
Who did this?
Dogs are not good liars.
I also like that if there's a group of dogs, the other dogs are total rats.
They
so
are
there's no
rats.
honor.
They
There's
are.
no honor amongst dogs.
They are rats.
Who did this?
See the gray dog looked at him. He's like, that one.
Bubba, was this you?
Nope.
Georgia, was this you?
Nope.
Jackal, was it?
Nope,
Yeah,
get out of here.
that's what I fucking thought. Which one of you did this?
Busted.
He's like, I'm out of here. He did the Homer Simpson. He did the Homer Simpson with the leaves. He disappeared. Hmm?
Oh my god.
Who did it?
The dog walks into the corner. That's maybe my favorite. Dog just walks into the corner. Yep. You got it.
Who ate the toy?
Oh, he's pointing. Look at that dog. He's pointing at me.
Yes, he is.
You're a narc. Why do you guys get dogs? They're a bunch of narcs. You do anything bad in their house, the cops come, hey, dog, who did it? This is what you get. The dog stands up and points at you. My cat ain't talking shit. No way.
All this mess.
Who did this mess?
He did.
Cody, did you make this mess?
You motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah, he's
That's maybe my
pissed.
favorite video of all time.
Oh,
that one
that's
right
the
there.
best. He's pissed off.
No, I'm out of here. Ah, yes. Fucking dogs. All right.
My face hurts from laughing so much. Those were so cute.
DJ Electrify, one quick question.
Mm-hmm.
What does the Mac Daddy make you?
Jump, jump.
That's my girl. These dogs are doing a jumping training. Yes, and there's one that fucking flies. But look at the little puggy dog, or like that little puggy.
Dallas.
Dallas? Pretty good. That's pretty fucking good.
Tex.
I want this pool. I want. Look how fun this would be.
This is amazing.
Shine.
Go Shine! Oh,
They even know
boo,
their
not enough.
names and they go on time.
Cash.
Yep.
Dude.
Stay. Lie down.
Oh, well, yes.
Ranger.
Stay alive.
Ranger. Ranger. Woo! Lie down.
This would be fun to have in the backyard. Or this would be fun if your
So
neighbors had it.
fun.
You could just sit on your porch and just watch this. This would be awesome.
Outlaw. Outlaw.
I was hoping he wasn't just a black dog. That would have been very bad taste.
Stay. Knack. 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 Go to. Atta girl.
Holy shit!
That was far.
motherfucker flew.
That was a girl, too.
Rival. Rival. Stay. Yay.
This could be my resting
Street.
home screen on my
Street.
computer. Just watch. Oh my God! Street just
Stay.
flew. Holy
Dude,
shit!
he almost landed on the other side of the pool.
Hold on. Watch Street.
Street.
Okay, watch this dog. Oh, they all gone kind of far, but this dog almost jumps over the.
Yeah, he does. He almost ends up on the other side.
Whoa! That's
Oh.
a Michael Phelps or what? You know, that's the Jordan.
Stay.
Put in your own goat. That's the goat of the dogs.
Pretty. Get it.
So
fun.
cute.
This is kind of dog themed. We're throwing a little to the dogs on this one, because here's another one with. Tell me how this is fucking possible. So you have a group of ducks, black and white, all mixed together. Ducks don't know they're black or they're white. They don't have a mirror or conscience. They don't know what color they are. How do the dogs do this? I know how. Physics, but literally how? It's amazing. So you have a dog on each side, right? and you have these mixed ducks. The goal is to separate them. How?
Well, they don't know to separate them by color. Is it by sex instead?
No, it's by color.
They don't know how to do that.
Then how do they do it? Watch.
Just look.
Okay. See
I
the
don't
one
know.
on the other side? They start pairing them off until they get in the groups of ones of their own color, and then they separate those ones. This is fucking crazy how smart these dogs. This is like some sort of trigonometry or calculus physics they're doing. So you remember, there's one dog on each side, so they're like 2 points on a graph, and then so it's almost triangulating because the ducks are a point, and then they're at 2 points. So they're like almost like working in 4D. See how much they got them
Ducks are already separated by color. They're already segregated.
No. See how these white ducks over there, black ducks over there? And then the dogs move and scare the black ducks away. They've separated just by physics. Isn't that amazing? And see how they walk so they make sure they separate? And make sure that black one doesn't go to the white one, the white one goes to the black one. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
Wow.
All right. Here is a bunch of tigers raised by a dog. We should call this.
What's more terrifying than a tiger? It's the tiger's mommy. By chance, a golden encountered 5 tiger cubs.
No
the cubs
way.
had been abandoned by their tiger mother, and the golden retriever took on the responsibility of raising them. They grew up drinking her milk, and she cared for them meticulously.
Yeah, they nursed. It was pregnant, mom. Yes, they took her.
Under the gentle influence of the golden retriever, the 5 tiger cubs gradually became docile. Their innocence seemed to vanish. As the tiger cubs grew, they each became larger than their adoptive mother. However, they continued to obey her. Whenever they did something wrong, the golden retriever would discipline them. In front of their mother, they always seemed to remain tiger cubs. Every day, they interacted affectionately with their mother, being careful not to hurt her. Sometimes conflicts would arise among the cubs, but the golden retriever always managed to mediate these disputes. In her presence, the tiger cubs would quickly retract their sharp claws and fangs, behaving obediently as if they had turned back into the little cubs that once nursed from her.
That's crazy, right?
Oh.
Anyway, dogs. This is like a good dog segment. Good boy. Good boy. Except cats are way better than dogs. Okay, so the scenario we have here is the homeowner is gone. There is something on the table there that the homeowner doesn't want the animal to get in, and so they have a camera on it. And so the dog goes, okay, well, I can't eat that with the camera on me. And then there's also a cat here that also knows all of this, that hates the dog. So watch this play out. Dog's like, all right, well, I can't eat that with this goddamn camera, so let me see. What do I do over here? What if I do this?
Eat the camera.
What if I just move it over there? Now it can't see. And the cat's like, so you're going to put it on me, asshole? Well, guess what? Mom, look what he's doing, Mom. He's doing that thing. So the cat goes over there. It's like, what are you doing? She told you not to fuck with this thing. You turn the camera. You're going to get us both in trouble, asshole. Cat's like, nope. Listen. Mom.
Puts it back. Tell me he does not put it back.
Mom, check this out, Mom. Look what he's doing.
No way. Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yes. So cats are like, that household is very funny. That relationship is very funny. And that cat was not going to let that dog get away with that shit. So animals, baby. Yes, you might have heard a song like that before. Nope, never. It's ours. Might have been from a band with a drummer with one arm. Nope, that's ours.
Did you say in the style of Def Leppard?
No. Yes. I try to make the exact song. So if you try to make the exact song, it's kind of funny.
It worked.
Yeah, so normally we would end here, but because of the wonderful Delta Zero's donation, we'll do one more segment. So I'm going to let you choose, though, Electra. I have a Karen of the day, which is
Let's do 2 more, one of each from each of us, and you get to pick mine, and I get to pick yours.
That sounds great. All right, so for me, it's Karen of the day, or hack of the day, or that's it.
I would like hack of the day, and for me, it is either a song or a big boob comedy sketch.
Okay, so we're going hack of the day and boobs, tits, and hack tits. Going hack tits. Yes. So we'll go mine first because mine is a little more serious, and then we'll go tits at the end. All right.
All right.
Delta Zero. This is because of you. We're going hack tits. So mine is a hack of the day. It has to do with financial stuff. I love financial stuff. Oh my God, I could do a whole show on financial stuff. I love financial stuff.
You should do a show on financial stuff. You know how many people would watch it?
But it's not like buy this, sell this. It's like how to get independent forever, and build wealth and other things. Not just that, but like cut costs and like the whole Warren Buffett like plate of things on how to actually build wealth instead of just like trying to get that 10x or 100x on a crypto coin. Like actually how to build it over time and how to live under your means. That's a big part of it. How to
I'm not good at that.
Yeah, no, women are awful at that because also it costs just way more money to be a woman than it does to be a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just in daily costs. So anyway, this guy is named Phil. I forget his last name, but it's very simple what he talks about here, and he talks about basically like what people now are like building your brand and all that. But it's a very simple thought, and that is any investment in anything starts with oneself. And we all say that, we've all heard it, but I like how this guy breaks it down. And he ties it to some financial stuff.
Okay.
Now here's the first lesson of economics. Everybody should learn it from the time they're old enough to understand what a dollar means. How to earn one, how to get one, how to keep one, what to do with it. First lesson.
The thing we're not taught in school. All these grades, all this shit we're taught in school, how to deal with this one thing that we will deal with 100 times a day in life. But no, let's go.
They never even mention
geometry.
it.
Let's go learn geometry. That thing we'll never fucking use. It drives me.
Unless you're playing pool, you might use it in a pool game. Not.
Drives me crazy.
Does kind of look like Mike Morse.
Lesson of economics. We primarily get paid for value. Bringing value to the marketplace, that's how you get paid. You don't get paid for the time.
Okay, so right there, like it's such a mind-bending concept because we all go to, when we have 9 to 5s, well, we're there 9 to 5. But that's just the time that we create the value. And if you live outside of that bubble, if you start to think, well, the value is the point, not the time. Like, what do I do in a day? I do this, this, and this. Well, I could do that in like 15 minutes. So why not add like tons more value? Then you can kind of dictate a little more your time.
I know it takes time to bring value to the marketplace, but you get paid for the value, not the time.
It's such a simple thought. But
I don't get it, honestly. What do you mean the value? Like, okay, so some people just go to work and they don't do shit, but they're there for 8 hours, so they get paid for 8 hours. Some people go to work and they work their butts off and they're valuable employees, but they get paid the same. Is that what he's trying to say?
Well, no. What he's saying is he's not saying like this system that we have. He's saying when a company looks at an employee, they don't count the hours that employee worked to see their value. They look at what they did, company-wide,
right.
like how they affect. And
Okay,
so
I'm
yes, certain people do come in the office and just clock in, clock out. But we're talking about if you want to get out of that mind state where you have to go on someone else's time to work, right? Like how you get out of that and how you get to a place where you're adding value to a marketplace, because time is irrelevant. There's this other guy that talks about, I've seen the whole thing where a summary. He basically asks the guy like, well, you want me to do a job for you? Do you want me to spend like 3 weeks on it or like 3 minutes? And the guy's like 3 weeks. And he's like, okay, so it's the time for you. Because if I had the idea in 3 minutes and it was better than the one in 3 weeks, you'd rather have the 3-week one. And the guy's like, oh, no, I want the better idea. Oh, okay, so well, then it's the value that you choose. Well, yeah, but I want, I don't want to feel like I'm being robbed and you're not taking time to do it. And it's like, oh, but so you're not paying for the idea, you're paying for time. See, it's this conflict we have as humans where between the value and the time. And that's why it's a very, it's a hack what this guy is talking.
Now, since that's true, here's one of the key questions of the evening. Is it possible to become twice as valuable?
Yes.
At the marketplace and make twice as much money in the same time?
You can't double the time. You're already working at 12 hours a day. You can't work 24. You got to double your value. Like, what do you bring? What idea can you bring that they're not doing? What efficiency are they not doing? How I used to do it and how I kind of rose up at every place I ever worked was I just said, hey, you're wasting money here. You're wasting money here. This is why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? And most of them would get very
annoyed. And they paid you more?
Well, no, what I'm saying is most of them would get very annoyed. And most of them would say, that's not your job. Go do your job. Or they would let me go. And then I always had friends that worked there. And then 3 or 6 months later, everything that I put in that report was instituted and saving the place money. So I'm not saying so I created value. So they didn't understand that. But I did. I understood like, oh, I'm going into these places and creating value and making their businesses more. Like, why am I doing it 9 to 5 for whatever hourly wage? Like, I need to approach these businesses and say, hey, I'm going to give your place value. Here's how.
You need to be a consultant. That's exactly the job. It's called consulting.
That's exactly what I did. And so I became a consultant for a bunch of different kind of areas and businesses. And literally, you just cold call. You'd walk in and you'd be like, oh, you use that light setup, huh? I know a way I can save you that, and you just start saving them money all over the place. You find efficiencies. Anyway, so that's how you bring value into market. And this is way different than the other one you could have picked, which would have been like tits and stuff. So good on you, Electra.
Could you become 3 times as valuable?
Yes.
Make 3 times as much money in the same time?
Tell us how already.
Is that possible?
Tell us.
The answer is yeah.
Yeah, all right, we're done here. We can do it. Congratulations.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all. The answer was yes.
No,
if
there's more.
You go to work primarily on yourself.
On yourself.
Some people want to be successful. They don't even work on their handshake. As easy as that would be to start on. They let it slide. They don't understand. Develop an above-average smile. Develop an above-average excitement. Develop an above-average interest in other people. Develop an above-average intensity to win. See, that'll change everything. Probably one of the most frustrating experiences in life is looking for an above-average job with above-average pay without becoming an above-average person.
Get it?
Yeah.
We don't because we're workers. We are trained in school. This is what you do. You come to school every day. You do this shit. You leave at a certain time so that when we're 18 and we go out into the workforce or college or whatever, we just, this is what it is. This is what it is. And it really is a loop you have to break out of. You have to sacrifice a little bit and trust that you can make better decisions than your bosses make. Your bosses all suck.
I just made sure that I loved every single job that I had, even when I worked in a coffee shop, and I loved it. And so I always excelled. I just did good.
That's awesome. Because you had what he talked about, an above average interest in people, above average, above average everything. You don't need to be the greatest. I think
do more than average.
And have a competitive, like when he said the last one, be above average competitor, because that will burn to make yourself better at things. And that's kind of what it's about. Life is a personal test to see what your PR can be and then watch you fall from it and eventually be in the worst possible place ever, which is not being able to do anything you want to do, but just having memories of the things that you did. And that gap, I think, is the whole point of life. That's what the fifth dimensional aliens feed off of, that gap. So, guys, make it a big gap. They're hungry.
It's called frustration. And Mr. Shelf gave me probably the greatest clue he gave me when I first met him. He said, Jim, if you want to be wealthy and happy the rest of your life...
Do you want to be wealthy and happy the rest of your life, Electra? Pay attention.
Just learn this lesson well. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job.
That's such an easy concept, but mind-blowing to the American worker to think about. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Because we're spending all of our time at our work. So we have no time for ourselves. How can we spend all our time on ourselves when we're always at work? We have to flip this thing, man. And this is about flipping it. Smacking it, flipping it, rubbing it down.
Then Mr. Schoaf gave me probably one of the most important clues. He said, Mr. Owen, I've got the answer for you if you will listen carefully. And listen carefully I did that day and for the next 5 years. If somebody's wealthy and happy, you gotta listen. He said, Jim, I've only known you a short time. But he said, it's already my honest opinion that for things to change for you, you got to change. That wasn't quite the answer I was looking for. But that's the answer he gave me, and I pass it along to you. For things to change for you, you've got to change. Otherwise, it isn't going to change. The man says, well, if it isn't going to change, how will my life ever change? Answer, when you change. And whether I'm talking to high school kids or business executives, my message is always the same. And it goes like this. The only way it gets better for you is when you get better.
I like that. It's a little hokey. I get it, but...
All right. I really liked it. It's not super hokey. I mean, I get it. Even if your job sucks, if you work on yourself, you can actually, like, enjoy what you're doing. Because I get it. Let's move on, though, because this is really funny and also about boobs. And it is totally just asinine.
All right, yes. And everyone who hated that last segment, you can thank Delta Zero. Thank you, Delta Zero.
And you can thank him for this one, too.
This one will be much better. I promise.
Excited to meet her, man. Oh, and there is one thing. When you see it, don't, like, make a big deal out of it.
Okay, so it's a skit. We're watching a skit.
Yeah, he's bringing his new girlfriend or someone he's dating to meet his friends.
Could one call it a TIT-SKIT?
I guess, yeah.
What? They're, like, alarmingly big. She is genetically gifted up here. Blessed in the chest. She's got big boobs, don't be weird about it. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah,
I'm not bragging.
that's exciting.
She's just like really insecure about them. She's actually getting a reduction. I know you guys like to make jokes about taboo stuff, and I'm all down for it. Let's just not do it tonight.
We would never like make fun of her.
That's all I'm asking.
We're gonna make her feel so comfortable.
Would you ever get a reduction, Electra? Did you ever think about getting a reduction?
Yeah, I went to a doctor and yeah, I almost did.
Would you have kept the meat? Made a chorizo or something?
Ew, no. I hate chorizo. Ugh.
Guys, listen up. If Electra gets a breast reduction, we're selling off the meat as a chorizo.
Oh my
Hackride
God,
Studios.
stop. I'm not getting
Electra,
a reduction.
tit meat. Put your bids in today.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Oh, hey, Linz.
Woo!
Lindsay, this is Rebecca and Michael.
Hi.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to. It's a pleasure to meet
Good
you.
after boobs. Noon.
Excuse me, wrong pipe.
I'm starving. Whee, I'm so excited. I haven't eaten out in so long. Cans. Kansas City.
Cans, yeah.
It's so cheesy.
Excuse me?
We went to Cannes, France for the film festival.
Go Chiefs. I love France. Cans.
I think you're saying cans because they're recycling a lot now. I mean, this is freaking Mrs. and Mr. Environmentalist sitting right in front of us right here.
Yeah.
Sure.
I love that for you guys. I personally feel like if we did a better job on like fixing our carbon footprint situation, I mean, the world would be such a better place.
For sure.
Like the ocean. You know, dolphins, for instance, are in the water like, you know what
I mean, I gotta say, they're you know, nice size, but yeah, you got none of you have seen Electra. My God, you should have been in this sketch, Electra. Then you know, I mean, you know.
I think they're so cool. They have their own language.
No, I've always thought that.
What did you text me the other day or the other week? Oh, broke my bra again. You
Yeah.
can't even hold her.
It broke.
If everyone did their
I don't think she's wearing it. Is this lady wearing a bra right now? I don't see
part to reduce their
I don't
carbon
think she
footprint,
is,
is it hot in here?
Not particularly.
It's
No.
hard not to be with those fun bags flopping all over the place.
Oops, that's not easy to cover.
What are fun bags?
The kids' meals.
Oh.
The bags. They call them fun bags. It's like kind of like their play on Happy Meals.
Fun bags just flopping around.
Boy, are they flopping.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Guys,
Golly.
what do you mean 7th grade?
Weapons of mass destruction.
Flotation devices.
Bongos, my friend.
These guys picked up a lot of pens. There's so much pen picking up here.
So much pens and joke writing. Yeah.
Play 'em. I'll play 'em.
I can feel
it
coming into you
This is good.
tonight.
By the way, 3-0 Washington over Philadelphia.
Thank you for the update.
I told you to ignore them.
You're doing good for you.
How about show a little goddamn respect?
Oh, don't give us that whole respect spiel. Come on, man. Look at those things.
I don't know, wear a turtleneck. Lock those things
What
up.
the hell?
Okay, you know what? He's right. We need to. We'll stop. We'll stop.
We need to chill.
The shock value's done.
God, thank you.
I'm sorry.
It's not cool.
Jesus.
I'm back.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
All right, can I get you guys started with something to drink?
I'll take a
2 big milkers.
I'm a baby and I need milk.
They want eggnog. They're ready for the holidays.
2 big jugs.
Water jugs, not boops.
Okay, 2 big. Oh, God damn.
Welcome to the
We
party.
got some melons right there.
Get a load of those, babies.
Watermelon.
You are in for a ride.
7 won the world and 8 and 9 right there. My God, somebody.
This is why Electra can't go out in public. This is
how I feel when I go out in public. All right.
I get it.
Now
I
do you
get it.
understand my life?
She thinks this is funny because this is like a little bit of an exaggeration of what she actually goes through.
No, it really is. Like
I
people
know. I'm
actually,
saying it really is. People don't
they don't really
understand.
say this shit, but they literally like walk by me and then they're like, "Damn, did you see that?" I'm like, "Oh my god."
Like if you were watching a door waiting for someone to enter the room and that joke is, "Oh, they come in first." They truly come in first. They are like, they're there first. And you're like, oh, what are the, oh, they're connected to something. God, they're like levitating tits walking into this room. Yes, but I see why you like it.
Call Bill not the science guy, because that's some shit.
I love you, buddy, but you walk right
I've got to learn a bunch of coconuts. There they are, standing in the row.
walk away.
Look at the waiters like sweating.
I'ma go.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
And they're getting bigger, I think.
Are they growing?
Ah!
They're still not
Hooters.
done.
Ah! They're big, and I like them.
Wow, these are your friends?
If you want to watch bloopers,
That's funny. What are these guys' names again? Here, we'll watch.
bonus
I don't
videos,
know.
and monthly Q&As, go check out our
Slappers only?
Patreon. It's linked in the description, and it is a great way to
I
support
have no
the
idea
channel.
where I
And
found
they
it.
have their own language. You guys, I
Slappers
was
only?
going.
Yay!
Yay! We're
Slappers.
ending on boobs.
Well.
Let's end it on boobs.
Well, Philadelphia just went up 7-3. We will give you
Oh shit.
2 minutes if you would like us to go one more segment. Can't be told to 0. But
Can't
we
be
will go
dealt
one
to
more
0.
segment.
But if
No.
anybody else
Yep.
wants to super chat us and help pay for my new computer so my, character can be less pixelated.
Yep, she loaded this current computer so much with porn that we have to get a new one. It's just...
Ugh, I hate when I do that.
Yes, you don't have to save the videos. You can just watch them. I don't know why you save them on the hard drive. It makes no sense.
I am a hoarder. A porn hoarder.
You're a whore something. Hey.
Hey!
Under 6 body count, you're definitely not. By the way, that's what I learned today. Is that she has put less than 6 of... She has less... Hold on, do the math.
I said on
6
one hand, so that would be less than 5.
All right, well, let's say 5 is the number. And then if each one are 6 inches, that would be 30 inches. And if, so around 30 inches, if some are 5, some are 7. That only reaches up to about your the middle of your chest. You wouldn't even, if you were fucked by all the dicks that you've been fucked by, it wouldn't even come out your mouth at this point. Congratulations.
Wow. Are you adding them all together like a snake?
Yeah, I lay them in a line. And then I do like if you can
we
long
got
jump
some
it.
super chats. Woohoo! Don't listen to him. Listen to
hold
Delta
on.
Zero. Our drive to Vegas. We should do this. All the HR. All the Hackride.
Okay, yeah. We just got to get a blind dude to Vegas, and then we're there, 100%.
Thank you, Delta Zero.
I just hope they point Mike in the right direction.
Hulkamania, thank you so much. You're awesome.
Like someone has got another segment in them. All right, 7-3.
What super chat song do we play? Let's play this one.
Fits grunge in your mouth. Yes, thank you. That's Gen X super chat song. Hulkamania. Awesome.
Thanks, you guys.
So we are going to do one more segment here, and I'm going to just pick a... okay. That one's 5 minutes. That one's because we want to make sure it's not a... Oh, you know what we should do? We should end with the song that you picked, because the song is amazing.
Think? Okay.
Yeah. So, Electra, where did you find this song? What's that? You pre-screened it. So the song is pre-screened.
You screened it too.
Oh, I screened it. Yes. Yes, but where did you find this song?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is just the stuff that comes in my algorithm, you guys.
All right, let's.
I'm blessed.
Everyone, you pay Hulkamania. You paid for it. Enjoy. I Don't Like It Up My Ass by Chevelle Barton. Everyone, make sure you get your Grammy nominations in, because she loves it.
I don't like it up my ass, I love it. That's why I call it my back pussy.
It's her back pussy.
Don't just stick it there, you shove it. Be a man and not a fucking wussy.
I like being attacked while I'm fucking. That's fun.
I see you riding around in that old Bronco.
Who's she fucking, OJ? Hey-o.
Think you're looking cool with that dirty crack pipe.
Okay, that's very specific.
That shit don't impress me much, no. I'd rather have a girthy long one up my butt.
Yeah! Yeah! I'd rather have, well, if that's the choice. I mean, if you're giving me those two choices.
I don't like it up my ass, I love it.
That's hokey.
That's why I call it my back pussy. Don't just stick it there, you shove it.
Shove it in that back.
Be a man and not a fucking wussy.
It's amazing that she used pussy already, so she couldn't use pussy for this part.
I know. I thought it would have fit there too, but nope, she already used it.
You know what she needed? She needed badussy. She didn't know about badussies.
Badussy. Yes.
Oh, we get the guitar solo when I like it up my ass.
Yeah.
You know, one of the greatest guitar solos that's never really talked about it, because it was on one of those funny songs. What was it called? Oh, I Don't Like It Up My Ass. Yeah, the guitar riff. This is when you're crying and putting relubing. This is the relubing time of this.
Some women, they are brutes.
Not Electra.
Saying they don't like men. But I'm proud of what I am. I know what makes me feel good, amen. I
don't you dare bring Jesus into your ass loving. How dare you?
Up my ass, I love it. That's why I call it my back pussy. Don't just stick it there, you shove it.
Shove it.
Be a man and not a fucking wussy. I don't like it up my ass, I love it.
Guys, we want you to be singing this song all fucking day. Please, go watch football. Hey, go to the football
party. Wait, no,
party.
I'm calling an audible. Can I call an audible?
In 9 seconds, you can.
That's why I call it my back pussy.
If you're not singing this at the football party, I hate all of you. Walk up to your best friends at the football party and be like, I don't like it up my ass. And they're like, well, that's, I love it. And they're like, whoa, relax, Tim. Just relax with that ass pussy shit.
Oh, look,
All right.
Jerry Lahane made up wussy.
We made a wussy? Oh, of course
He
did.
made it up. He's the creator of the word wussy.
This man invented inventions. There was nothing. And this guy goes, no, you got to make things. And everyone's like, oh, okay. That will not
She is my type of girl.
Listen, that copyright strike that's the frameable one. That
my new ringtone. Nice.
Copyright that, and please send us a strike, and then I will print that out. I will frame it, and that will be the greatest thing on my wall. And I will show, hi, oh, nice to meet you. Hey, let me just show you this thing. I was on YouTube, and I got kicked off of YouTube because I played the song about a girl who loves it in her pussy. But they wrote that in the YouTube strike. Look at it right there. They wrote it. It's actually in there.
What was her name again? What was this lady's name? Loretta something. Clorinda?
Yeah. What was her name?
Oh, shit.
I don't even know where to look. How do I look to find her name? Where do you go to Wikipedia? The girl that doesn't like it in the ass but loves it. No, I'm not seeing any names. Hold on, let me bring it back. I think her name is actually there. Chanel Barton. Chanel Barton. Chanel Barton. All right, what's this audible you want to call? Because Hulkamania did pay 10, and although that was great,
that was a big donation. I think we should do Daisy. At least part of it.
All right. Because of Hulkamania, because of Fun OK and their 6 gifted memberships, because of our great mod Delta Zero, quit giving us money. You're a mod. Stop it. And the great Hulkamania, we will
Thanks,
do
you guys.
Our last segment on Daisy. It is 7-3 right now, Philly over Washington. I will keep you informed for anyone who cares. And
Thank
that I
you.
will date this show terribly for the future. We're doing that for you. Sacrifice.
Go Redskins.
Now, what's going on with the D?
Daisy is talking about her kings. She's got new kings, you guys. We all want to hear about her kings.
That is not surprising. Let's do it, baby. You know what? You know what I heard about Daisy?
What?
She doesn't like it in the ass. She loves it. Hell. Wouldn't that be awesome? Daisy, we got a theme song for you.
I'll change the theme song next week. Coming up, new theme song.
She's got the magic flow, healing hearts on Venice Beach, yo. The call to love is in the air. A superhero, she's always there. Dance, feel the love. Funky beats and the driving bass. A call to love.
Her head looks really small there. She's like Beetlejuice.
I think we got Daisy here. Hey, goddess. I just did hot yoga. So I have two, so I kind of have 3 kings right now. Cross, and then Big Ben works for the Space Force. He's a major in the Space Force. And I call him Big Ben.
Yeah.
He's really tall and has huge muscles. And he's really cute. They're all in their 20s too. And then early 30s. And then the other one is Jim Morrison. His real name is Nelson, but I call him King just Jim Morrison. He's a musician and a singer, and he looks just like Jim Morrison. 6'5". And he has like really long hair, like Jim Morrison, like past his shoulders. He's cute. And so Space Force guy.
Okay, so as I predicted, Venice will never see Daisy again. Wherever she went, she's getting piped down by Space Force men and Jim Morrisons.
Mm-hmm.
She was getting that first guy she mentioned. What was his name? Cross,
yeah.
Yes, he's a Venice guy.
He's a Venice guy.
But listen to how excited she sounds about this new version of D that exists out in the world where you don't sleep on the street.
The world of Santa Monica.
And guys, everyone, isn't it like all these shit we've talked today about relationships and what you want and marriage and girls and guys? This bitch can fuck up someone's life, just move to a new neighborhood, throw her tits out there, and marry a spaceman. I mean, is life fair? No, it is not. And you're getting tiny.
You know she's not getting married to Space Force man.
I'm just saying, she can fuck up her kids' lives. She can fuck up this guy and make him have a gun at the. She can do whatever she wants, and then just move to another street and put her tits out, and some guy will be like, yeah, let's go. I'll take you to Paris. It's just, life is not fair.
It
needs
just
to
shows
come-
that men's compasses are the needle of the compass is their dick, okay?
I
And
need
they
this to
follow
be
their
good.
dick compass. They go to Daisy, and then she drives them crazy. And
we need
they're out
some
of
sort
there.
of I don't know, mark or letter that we can maybe, I don't know, draw on their foreheads. I don't know, maybe make it red, pink, red, scarlet. Scarlet's good. Maybe we do a scarlet letter on these bitches' foreheads so we know. We need to warn Ben. How do we warn Ben? How do we warn Jim Morrison? This man might be a musician. And then all of a sudden, this man is going to go down the Kurt Cobain round because he has found his Courtney Love. How do we warn these men without marking a big giant no on her forehead? Put it in the chat. We need, I'm starting to like this Chinese, like you have a code of ethics score in society, because this is where it would come in handy. You scan her. Oh, hi, how are you? Oh, nice tits. Let me scan. Oh, you're certifiably crazy. Okay, bye. Instead, they're like, hey, tits, we're all just so corruptible. You fill me full of a few beers. You never know. It's tits.
Oh, I'm sure you're 100%.
I'm just saying, you need to limit us. It's tits. I need to know all the information.
Hi,
Like,
Jugga Legend. Woo woo.
this is
Jugga
how
Legend
every
in the
woman
house.
comes to every man, and how every man comes to every woman. Just a giant mystery box with horrors in their past. All right, let's watch more.
He and I are doing hot yoga every day, so I'm thriving. And he and I are going to join a pole dancing and aerial yoga studio.
No, he's gay. Okay. You're dating gay men. Nice, Daisy. That works out for you.
So we're gonna learn like acrobatics.
I have not heard of
Maybe
straight
he's
men
bi.
pole dancing.
It's a good
Electra,
workout. Okay.
Electra, if I ever cancel a show or move something or tell you I can't do something because I have a pole dancing class, immediately send a rainbow flag to my house and just say, "Get it
I
over
will.
with." Okay, thanks.
Stuff together.
I'll put it in your
So
window.
I'm really thriving right now.
Well, don't tell my neighbors. I
I'll
mean,
tell your neighbors. I'll tell my
No.
dad. I'll send my dad to your house. How's that?
actually do that. I have a lot to interview him about. Many questions. But both
Oh, he
you
would
and him.
love you.
Oh, can we do an interview with your dad on air without you? Can I interview your dad on air without you? But you have to sit in back and we just see your face. You can't.
Oh,
You're muted, but we can see your face as I ask
What
him.
would you ask him?
Just some questions.
Oh,
How far is-
God.
How far has his hand been up another man's ass?
Oh,
That'd be-
God.
We'd start light, is what I'm saying. We'd start
No.
with an easy one.
Although, because I have my he hive.
He would say no.
And when I have
He's
my
been on air,
he-hive,
though,
I'm
with
happy.
us.
I know, but not
Just on the phone, though.
Not answering the hard-hitting questions.
When I'm doing monogamy, I'm not happy. It's so important that I have like prime.
Well, at least she's honest about that.
Yeah,
You know?
she needs to have at least 3, if not 10 kings at one time.
Because each of them can only stand her 1/10 of the time. You know, she's doing the math backwards. She's like, no, I have 10 kings. No. 10 people can barely stand you. Like, that's what's really going on.
Married partners who are really consistent. So I've been spending like one night a week with the Major and the Space Force, and today we saw each other 2 days in a row because we went to yoga this morning again. Yeah, he is a really good guy, and he's like I need guys to ask me.
I need fixers. I need guys that look at the dilapidated piece of shit in front of them and go, I can fix that. Because that's who Ben is. And that's who Jim Morrison is. And that's who all these guys, that's who every guy that we've seen her with.
All her
has been-
benefactors of her plastic surgeries.
They're all, there's this thing in people where we try to make someone better. I don't know why we did this. I don't know why we try to improve each other like this. But some guys are fixers. Some girls are fixers. Just fix yourself. Can't fix this. Can't fix crazy.
How do I support your thriving? And then whatever I say, like, supports my thriving. Like, if they could support my thriving, they do whatever they can.
Support my
to support
thriving.
it.
Okay, hold on. That's a t-shirt for the day. How do you support my thriving? Give me money. Hey, guys, Make sure you sign up to Hackride here. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, support my thriving. Thank you.
Okay, you want to know what I call my king?
Yeah.
My kings? Okay, so Big Ben is Space Force guy.
I love
Jim-
Space Force. He's a smart.
Okay, now she's talking to that cunt from Ohio, huh?
So she was talking to her, and the other one I forgot to mention that I cut out all of Ohio's parts that I could, because she's a cunt. So I cut out all her parts.
We call it the Medusa rule around here. We don't want our audience turning to stone when they see her goddamn ugly face. Thank you.
Yeah, so I cut her face out and her audio as much as I could. So yeah.
Yeah. Once you've seen a horrible monster once from Ohio, you've seen them all.
One, right?
Yeah, he's like a genius. He's so smart. I was listening to one of his meetings and talk about word salad. Like, I literally did not understand anything they were saying. That's how smart they are. So
don't be dumb, Daisy.
There's
You know you're
Big
smart.
Ben,
She is pretty smart.
And then there is Crop.
That is interesting when someone like uses more words, retarded and big words than Daisy, and she's confused, because that's her thing.
Yeah,
you know?
She does.
That's my thing. You're doing my thing.
Biopsychosocial.
Psychosocial. I don't even know what she says. I can't do it right now. I'm too bad.
Boss, my pro skater rock star boyfriend.
I love
Oh, he's a pro skater now.
him.
Okay.
He's my favorite.
And a rock star. Cross.
And then there is Jim Morrison, and his name is Nelson. He has,
Don't
by the way,
dox
he has a
him or
10-inch
anything.
dick.
Wait, what'd she say?
Hi,
Jim Morrison.
She said, by the way, hold on. He has a 10-inch dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's 6'5", and he has like probably like 10 by like 7 inches around. Like, this thing is huge.
Fortunate for me, I'm a gaping hole. I could take 3 of him in here. And then I asked if he wanted a top ramen. I pulled it out of there. So I'm just saying, nice long, but I got a big old box here.
So
Big old lady box. Support my thriving.
those are my three main. Hello, goddess. Those are my 3 main kings right now. Yes, Jim Morrison is a bull, though. Like, you know, Allgood wasn't really a king. He was just like a brother with benefits.
Oh, and that's a bull?
Ew.
Ew, I know. A brother?
I was kidding before.
Maybe pick a different word.
You
not
know, when
brother.
when I think about my ex, it's like my brother that I would lick his asshole. What?
Oh,
You call them bulls, yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. Brother with benefits. I see.
So, Jim Morrison's more of a bull. Like we're probably just gonna be friends, like Allgood and I, but we like to sleep together sometimes. And I'm the.
I like to feel what my lungs feel like from the bottom. And so when his penis pushes up against the inner cavity of my chest, I feel my lungs. And that makes me like him. What the
only woman for, like, whenever I have a he hive, it always happens like this. I'll be the only woman that all of them will see. I was talking to Space Force guy. I'm like, Big Ben, what about this girl or that girl? And he goes, no. Hola, amigo, how you doing? Are you talking too much, amigo? Amigo, why are you talking so much?
That's not offensive.
He's funny.
Hey, you want your taco, amigo? Hey! Yeah, what the In the middle of me describing this 10-inch cock, let me perform a little act of racism on a Mexican walking by.
Hey, goddess. So Space Force guy
Oh,
goes,
Daisy.
It's like walking around with just an insane mind.
I like
one
this.
thought to another.
Is she talking to her mother? No, she can't talk to her mother. Her mother has a restraining order against her for the last 5 years and for 4 more years going forward. So, nope. It's
Yeah.
it's this other bitch. We don't
The
like
crazy the crazy thing to think about is, in 10 years, is Daisy raising her kids' children because her kids can't? I'm just saying that. I am just saying that would, you could take a bet on that in Vegas in some time.
But I would bet out of her 3 kids that one will follow in her footsteps, just like she followed in her father's footsteps.
Correct.
If you guys remember that her father was a very famous violinist, and then he became a drug addict and homeless. So, and I'm not saying she's on drugs, okay? She's not. She's California sober. She only smokes weed. But he was also homeless as she, and so yeah.
Chemically imbalanced, I would say. A little more than the drugs. You know, this is God's little jokes on us. Like, they put these people in our lives to make it entertaining.
And Gray Alien, it's not you. Of course, we love you. No, we were saying we don't like Cleveland.
Oh,
Ohio.
Gray. Yeah, no. Maynard's from Ohio. Maynard James Keenan, the greatest singer ever. So we can't shit on the whole state.
No,
But
just that one chick named Cleveland.
just that one lady, and Ray DeVito.
But we're not even going to say her name anymore because she likes the attention. So I decided ixnay on the Evelyn.
Oh,
Lay.
she's like a serial killer or a school shooter. She likes to be in the headlines, so we're taking her out of it. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, also that face turns my dick inside out and makes it run. So yeah, that's probably good for them.
Oh, you're the only girl I need. Yeah,
That's
that's
sweet.
usually what they all say. Yes. No, I actually think it's the truth because from my experience, I tried relentlessly to try to get my kings to date other women, and I would look at them and I'd be like, I know women are all over you. Like, what's going on? And they'd just be like, I only want you. And I would put pressure on them to get other girls and bring them around me, and they wouldn't do it. So.
Well, because you're also a bit of a predator. So I'm not gonna bring. Oh, here I met Mary Lou at church. Daisy, here's what I'm thinking about. Screw it. Like, no, I'm keeping everyone far away from you. You are the dirty secret, Daisy. I think.
Yeah, I've
she's
had
just-
people tell me, because Daisy and I used to talk all the time, but I've had people tell me, and okay, I'll just use my own experience. Every time I said, oh, I'm coming up to Venice, she's like, stay with me in what's his name? Stay with us.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I have a place to stay. Thanks.
Yeah, no, let one of my kings finger you. But what she's really saying here, think about this. She's saying all the guys I'm with when I have my hive, all of them focus on me and none of them have other girls. Now, the way I look at that is all of those guys she is the dirty little secret. That's why none of the other girls they're not going to bring anyone around her. And so, Daisy, you're the one they go to at like 2 or 3 in the morning. They're booty calling. They're like, so yes, they don't want to bring other people around you that you would just damage, collateral damage.
I know that they're not just saying it. I am enough for them.
Oh, she knows. That's some stuttering John level fucking self-cope.
She's
right
not
there.
chosen a primary yet.
Okay, now here's
And
the
I have
part.
this theory-
What's she talking about?
Okay, yes. Well,
Good
I
luck.
don't ever know, but let's see.
When I did an interview with Rebecca from Soft White Underbelly, and I told her
Rebecca is a tranny from Soft White Underbelly. If you've
Okay, well,
ever
yeah.
seen Rebecca.
Well, it's a scientific name for it. We also call them dick tits.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's
Tranny was scientific. Thanks.
No, yeah, tranny is science. In Trump's America, it's now dick tits. So.
Oh dear.
Dick tits.
about my theory is that the men are meant to attune to the women. The women nurture and take care of everybody. They take care of the plants, the animals, the children, the living area, each other. Women take care of.
This segment also had the best boob view, so this is for you guys.
Solid. Now I'm just imagining bigger areolas, and I'm happy because, yeah, boys, you'd be disappointed in the ones you saw here.
They're tiny. Okay.
It's like
Everything.
nickels, little tiny
The
nickels
men
on
know
those
this.
things.
The men learn how to do rough affection. They learn how to fight each other without getting hurt. This is important so we don't have wars.
We have
And
wars,
in
Daisy.
doing the rough affection,
Some guy just
War
got
is still a
blown up by
thing.
Some guy is just sitting there on the battlefield. No, drone just blew up. His face is gone. Daisy, we have no more wars.
they get to discharge all that testosterone. And then when women have a need, the men are ready to co-worship. Because all this time, the women have been worshiping them and doing everything. So, and the men know this, and the men know the women love it because our brains are made that way because We're way more creative, and everything we do is more beautiful. You know, get the goddesses.
Yeah, a lot of things. I will. I'm gonna put up a stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy is a man's game, in my humble opinion. As far as like the greatest of all time, it's because it's a man's world.
As far as the greatest of all time, sure. I'm not going to say the greatest of all time is a woman, but
well, my argument
there
here
are
is that,
good women stand-up comics.
Of course there are, but they exist. It's entirely a man's world. We live in a patriarchy, so obviously everything that is talked about in that patriarchy is going to be more focused and funnier at the point of the patriarchy. There are funny women, but you don't. Also, I would say
Maybe they're just funnier to women.
They are
because
but
we get it. Maybe
listen,
guys don't get it.
I stepped in something here. I can already tell.
No,
but
I am not offended at all.
I'm just saying generalization. Like, look at bands, female bands. Like, there is no Led Zeppelin, Rolling Stones, Pink Floyd, Tool for women. There's great women bands, but for some reason, the creative thing in women doesn't sort of go in the same direction as men. We're different, and it's okay to say that. Women are 1,000 times
We are
better
different.
at a million things than men are. Men are hyper-focused retards, so of course we can do things like a band, because it's egocentric and it's hyper-focused. Women make. I am just digging. But I'm going to keep going. Women create families.
Okay.
Yeah. Women create families, I always said this, that, like, people don't understand how can a woman love me and love another man? That drives me. Well, how does a woman have 2 kids? Can they only love one at a time? They're literally genetically made to love multiple things. We're men, we're very singular. So we get that. We have that idea to do a band. We focus on that. We love that thing. Women are like, well, I go to the band thing every once in a while. I go to this every once in a while. I raise kids. I have a job. I have a lot of things, and we keep it simple. I guess what I'm saying is guys suck, women rock. Am I okay now? Can I move on?
Jesus Christ.
Am I in this hole forever?
Don't patronize me. We're moving on.
And the gay guys together, and we got it. And we'll make it beautiful and fun. And the men know this. So the market economy has stolen our men from us. First, it was the kings and queens stealing our men from us, saying we need these men. And then all of a sudden the women have to be alone. And then they created nuclear families. So now you can send the kids off to school, and now the women can go and do stuff. And it's like this big mess. And basically I told Rebecca, we have to get our men freed. And she was like, yes, and we will build a pearl castle in Venice Beach.
Daisy, she's got the magic flow.
A pearl castle.
On Venice.
That's what all the kings.
I feel like she was like spewing a little red pill right there.
She did.
I think that's the essence of it.
But also, Pearl Castle is what her kings, when they all get together, leave on her face.
Beach, yo. A call to love is in the air. A superhero, she's always there. Dance, feel the love. Funky beats and the driving bass. A call to love to heal the human race.
She's not healing the human race. She's here to heal one person, herself, and she ain't trying that hard.
She's admitted it many times. Great Alien says, also, I will never take my kids to Venice. It's funny, the one time I took my son to Venice, or I took him to Venice one time. But that was back in like 2000, maybe.
Oh, okay. So the gang.
We went to the Getty Museum, and
not in Venice, but yes.
And then we went to Venice.
No, okay, yes, very far from Venice, actually.
I have a picture of me with like my umbrella stroller with him in it. He's like, I don't know, 2, maybe under 2, a little under 2. So cute. Yeah. He was the
well,
cutest
now
kid.
I would say, Gray Alien, it's safe to come to Venice now. Daisy's gone, and you do feel that out there. I gotta be honest, it does feel different with no Daisy in Venice. Like,
you haven't seen her because you usually would see her once every day, basically, right?
Pretty much every day, yeah. And so, like, have her gone. Like, you have noticed that, like, the groups of homeless people that she used to hang out with are a little rougher. It's a little rougher. She did provide something. She was a voice for them. And say what you want, and she definitely did not care about these people at all. they relied on her to talk to the police, to deal with the cleanup services. Now, like, they just yell. It's just a bunch of yelling and like
Really?
much more confusion.
Actually, on your walks, there's been a lot more yelling.
Yes, there has been.
And homeless people swinging stuff at you and...
That happened yesterday, yes.
Yeah.
A crutch almost hit me in the Achilles tendon, which was nice. Because it's a crutch, and if I would have injured my Achilles tendons, I would have just snatched it and limped
Like,
home.
I need that now.
I mean, think about it. If you're going to attack me with a thing that I can then use to get home. That's what it kind of is. But DJ Electra,
lovely.
It is right now 14-6, the beginning of the second quarter in the NFC Championship game. So we'll let people get off and over there. Most of them already have. But let's do some plugs and get out of here. Once again, Kobe, we miss you. We'll see you next year when we say it's the
Rest in
60th.
paradise, King.
Rest in paradise. Also, make sure you go to hackridethedemon.com. You can donate. We got our PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App donation links up there. You can find our premium free vids. It's got our Patreon. We're actually a podcast. Most of these people aren't podcasts. We're a podcast.
We're a podcast.
We did it. And if you do go and check out the podcast, make sure you put like a 5-star review.
5 stars.
That helps us.
It actually is a good listen as a podcast. I went and listened to it and I was like, oh, our audio sounds pretty on point. I mean, I don't know what we're talking about, but it's fun. It's a good listen as a podcast too.
Yes, we try not to do too much visual and explain the visual, so you're in on the joke on the podcast, blah, blah, blah. Also, tonight, we have Unboxing Eric the Actor, episode 29 at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. We are up to call 124. Oh, my God, so many calls. We've made it through so many calls. And I think you'll enjoy tonight. We get a little Johnny Fratto, a little Eric, and oh, my God, so much Sanjaya. So if you like Sanjaya, and if you don't, get on over there for Unboxing Eric. I know there was no Blind Mike today, but get over to blindmike.net. That's a podcast daddy. And hope he's having a great time in wherever he is. I'm not going to dox.
Miss you, Daddy.
Jesus.
I mean, sorry, Blind Mike.
Don't let the scare hear that. And also, grab a membership. We have 2 levels of membership here on YouTube, the $2.99 and the $4.99. What do you get for those? Anything you want. Everything? Everything. You know what that's from? What movie is that from, Electra? Full Metal Jacket, that's right.
Yes. I have no clue what movie that's from.
Yeah, no, that's
the
Vietnamese
that's
hooker.
Me so horny.
Yes. So you can be so horny for the $2.99 or that horny for the $4.99, and you get the same stuff. So it's just the level of support you want to get. You get it all. And what
we
do you
really
get?
appreciate all your support. Believe me, we really do.
We're growing. Our memberships are growing. We don't like to say numbers because it curses you when you do. It's terrible. Oh, shit. Speaking of which, I think we just
Hulkamania, thank you so much.
These gifted
Again,
member
another
subs
5.
are making me hard.
You're awesome. Hulkamania.
I do believe we have a membership song. So let's because we have to give it to Hulkamania here. We're not used to this kind of support. Hold on, we're confused.
Are those memberships for us? Yay!
They are, Boney. They're for us. You don't get a set, Boney. Get up in that asshole. Yes, Boney. Sorry, no Saturday Night Gong last night. I put my back out in the morning, and then I was at a dentist. I was just all old. It's like crying. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. So we will probably be doing that tomorrow night. A little Saturday Night Gong on Monday. But Hulkamania, thank you so much.
Thank
we really
you,
like it when people
Hulkamania.
bring other people to the party. That's really
And
cool.
Jerry Lahane has a question. So no mo Jesus twins? Yes, there's one more episode, actually.
Hold on, Jerry. You are literally writing it for us. Yes. Make sure we just this morning released Jesus Twins episode 1 for free. It's because Blind Mike people are probably looking for something to watch, so we threw it up there. A couple people found it. But yes, go watch for free part 1. And this Thursday, we are going to have the final part 9. We've gone through all the visits to the Stern Show, and now we're going to end in the most Shakespearean, tragic way possible. I got some crazy good shit. Yeah, she doesn't know what happens. But oh my God, I got home videos. I got
not listening.
some wild stuff. So that'll be Thursday. But okay, I'm done. But you can check out the first episode right now after this if you're not into watching the game for free on our channel. Will always be there. The first episodes of all our unboxings will always be there. It's like our crack to hook you. You got to see episode 2 because guess what? You don't see any dancing in episode 1. We cut you off right beforehand. So then you got to get those $2.99 memberships. Okay, anyway. Also,
that's right.
We have T-shirts. Support our thriving. Thank you. And that will be today's T-shirt. Support our thriving. And then we always like to give this guy a little thing. I don't think that's the time of his show anymore, but make sure you go to luigigreenberg.com, our podcast partner. And
it's on Saturdays now.
Yeah, I told him not to put the goddamn days up there. You know, Q-Tip from Tribe Called Quest has in a song. He's like, "Oh yeah, 98 and we back." Oh no, but my producer told me not to say the year anymore, so it's timeless. Learn from
Evergreen.
Learn from Q-Tip. Yes. Although he did say the goddamn song name, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, also Electra, where can people find you?
At DJElectrify.com. And also DJ Electrify is my YouTube channel. And of course, I'm always here and on Twitter. Why am I telling you this? Just go to DJElectrify.com. Everything's there. All my links and socials.
It makes it amazing just to have it under one thing, right? Just go there.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares? All right, people. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the game. Go watch Unboxing the Jesus Twins if you want to keep watching our tards talk. If not, have a wonderful day. Electra, you are amazing today. Great show. And we will see you. I know. Thank you.
See you tonight for Unboxing Eric.
But you're forgetting to do one thing.
Oh, I love and release you.